What is going on? Welcome to the stream. Tonight we have a very fun, well, I guess it depends on what your definition of fun is, but we have a very fun deck for me. We are going to be playing Milotic Walls, which runs Milotic EX, which cannot be damaged by Tera Pokemon. There's Farigiraf EX, which cannot be damaged by Basic Pokemon EX. And there is Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon, which cannot be damaged by Pokemon that have an ability, which covers a good chunk of the meta. Now, this is a deck that will most likely be a lot better post-rotation. So we're playing it pre-rotation. We're going to see how well it works. It does utilize TM Evolution and TM Turbo Energize to get everything up and running to try to make yourself just kind of invincible. So we're just gonna get started with this and see how well it runs. But this was one of the higher voted decks from last Friday's poll to determine what deck we played Friday night. And enough people wanted to see this and also I just kind of want to practice it for post rotation. So most of these streams and the deck choices behind them are just a bit selfish to let me practice whatever deck that I want to practice at the time. So let's see how Milotic works. I think we want to go second to try to use our TMs first turn. But yeah, pretty much since Milotic came out, I was like, okay, this will be perfect. Oh, we got an Arven, hell yeah. So that'll translate to a Buddy-Buddy Poffin and a TM, probably TM Evolution. Just instantly get Milotic and a Farigiraf down, or whatever our opponent's playing. We can adjust. But this works out pretty nicely. Okay, we still do not know. But yeah, pretty much since Milotic came out, I've just been very, very excited for rotation to happen and for most decks to be Tera. I'm ready for that. Okay, Charizard, good. I love it. I do think this deck could use maybe a Professor Turo's scenario or two. I don't know if I run any in this list that we are currently running, but we can make adjustments as if we find it necessary. You know, please don't prize the Buddy-Buddy. All right, we're good. And then ideally we will get 2 Feebas and 2 Milotics just instantly onto the board, almost ready to go. You know, we just kind of need to find ourselves a Crispin, and then we'll be cruising. We will be absolutely cruising. Team Evo, probably count on them starting to attack next turn. So we're not going to use Farigiraf this game, but we might use Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. We might use Munkidori. So we also might use Mimikyu, but I think that's less important. So I'm going to hold on to the water, the fighting, and the dark energy, because we can use those elsewhere. You know, obviously Milotic needs 1 water, and then the other 2 don't really matter. Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon, same deal, but it just needs 1 fighting, and then the other ones don't matter. So the energy counts for this deck are very nice and easy for the most part. It's quite literally just a Crispin plus 1 more turn of attachment, and then you're ready to go. And because you're so kind of built out here, 2 Dusk Noirs can't even get us, you know. So I'm curious to see what they'll do here. Rare Candy and a Forest Seal Stone. So maybe they're trying to go ahead and just grab Pidgeot. Are they just gonna Pidgeot our Milotics? I guess that's a move. It's a move you can do. Yeah, I mean, that works. Unfortunately, it cannot damage Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. So when we find a way to get Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon down, they will be totally and completely screwed here. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I'm very excited for Milotic Stall. At this point, I'm giddy. I'm giddy of excitement. I'm ready. Oh my god, they used their Dusclops to knock out. Oh, okay. I mean, that's fine, I guess. But, oh, that might get us a Crispin. That would be awesome. That would be dope. I'm very ready for rotation. I'm ready for it to kick in on PTCG Live. I'm ready to be able to practice in a post-rotation only format. I'm just ready. I'm ready for it, man. I want to play for Alligator. I want to play Milotic Stall. I want to play Slowking. I want to play Terrabox. I just put out a video on Terrabox. Go check that out. That deck is awesome. And like, yeah, I can play those decks right now. But, oh, we got a Crispin. Hell yeah. However, it's not quite the same when you don't have the full arsenal to work with. So we have one fighting in hand. One fighting should be enough. We'll throw that water in hand, attach the psychic here. And then essentially we're just one turn away from being able to attack here. Which is fine, again, because only Pidgeot can actually attack us right now. And we're not too worried about that. We're not too worried about that. 120 damage. But yeah, I'm just ready for a rotation at this point. Oh no. Let's see. What am I running in terms of getting out of the active? Not a whole lot, unfortunately. We can kind of just start powering up this Milotic. See if they... I don't know. Probably just attach a water energy here. And then Iono. Just go right into Iono. What do they even have? Just the Duskull and the Dusclops? And we got another boss's orders. Cool. Alright, so that doesn't help us much. So yeah, I think we probably just do that. Iono. Next turn, we're a Crispin away from anything. And then maybe we also have an option to get Ogerpon. Not quite, but we do have an option to get Munkidori, which I think we'll wait on because we have no use of it right now. Then we have Arven next turn. Okay. Alright. It'd be awesome if we could just top deck a Crispin. But yeah, the nice thing about this deck is we really don't... We can kind of just sit and wait. Let them get their stuff set up. They can't attack us with Charizard, so the most they're able to do is 120 with freaking Pidgeot. Or 130 with Dusknoir, but they're giving up a prize card when they do that, you know? So I'm sure they're going into a Clops right now. No, they're getting Charizard. Oh, probably so they can get an energy on Pidgeot and onto Duskull, maybe? Okay. Interesting. So they had the Rick. We Iono'd them into quite the nice little hand there. Have they already used Quick Search? No. Wow. Alright. So they're kind of chilling here. But I'm curious to see what they'll do. Okay, it looks like they are going to retreat into Pidgeot, which I'm cool with. Because they have to 3-hit us, and we can 2-hit them. So I'm okay with that trade-off. If we absolutely need to... no, we couldn't do that. Yeah, we'll just chill. We can always boss up Charmeleon here. Then force them to get rid of a lot of resources if they want to do anything about that. Blustery Wind. Okay. Just give me a Crispin. Lord, give me a Crispin. Alright. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. think a TM Turbo Energize might be in play. Could also go for the Hero's Cape. I think TM Turbo Energize might be the move here. And go for the Earthen Vessel just to make sure we can get a Dark Energy onto our Munkidori. Turbo Energize. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like this. I like this move. Do we really need... Okay, I'm trying to think. What's our best course of action here? Let's grab another Psychic as one that we might want to attach to a Milotic. So we could Munkidori, take 30 off here. But it wouldn't do that much of a difference. I guess we could start working on Pidgey to take a free prize card there. That's probably the best move. That's probably the best move. And then I guess we could Turbo Energize onto Milotic and onto Munkidori, so we could set up Mind Bend. Or did we just take out our last Psychic? That might have been stupid. Might have been stupid, but whatever. We're learning this deck. That's the purpose of this stream, is to learn this deck. And yeah, we'll just start setting up onto Pidgey here. And I think we just call that good. Do a little Turbo Energizing. Yeah, I screwed that up a little bit, but that's okay. We will actually just grab that. Yeah, I know I messed up. I know. Whatever. We're chilling. We're chilling. Like, we're gonna force them to evolve into Pidgeotto here and maybe waste their quick search on that, which would be pretty nice. Obviously, we did give them a target that they can KO with Pidgeot or Charizard, so that was a bit risky. Maybe we should have just attached and then called that good, but I don't know. We're trying some stuff out. We're messing around here. We're having some fun. We're learning Milotic Stall. Alright. Oh, are they just gonna Dusknoir Milotic to knock it out? No, they're gonna Dusknoir Dory to knock it out. I like that. Okay. It's a 1-for-1 trade, and we got a Crispin from it. Beautiful. Beautiful. So we're hitting for 160, but it does also put our opponent's Pokemon to sleep, potentially. Ah! They just had to Iono us right when we got a Crispin. We've only used one, though. Hey, we got a Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Alright, please just give me a Pokégear or Crispin. We had so much hope, and then it just kind of yanked it away from us. Radiant Charizard can't hit into Ogerpon, though. Can't hit into Milotic. So, just have to be careful here. Be nice if we had a Crispin in hand, but that's okay. That does not help us much. You know what? Let's just start attacking. We have a Milotic powered up. We got an energy. Let's start attacking. Put Pidgeot to sleep. Flip Tails. Let's go. I forgot which one I needed them to flip. Flip Tails. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, we're cooking now. We're cooking. We don't need no Crispin to cook a beautiful meal, you know? So they would need a switch in their deck, and they would have to use it here if they want to even attack with Pidgeot. And if they want to attack with Pidgeot, they are going to sacrifice their Pidgeot, which is pretty cool. I like that. They're going to rare candy up another Pidgeot. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. So I should not have put Munkidori down, because that didn't end up working out for us. Do they have an energy in hand? Because they are running pretty low. They got one energy in the discard that they had to use to retreat a Duskull. And then they got 4 in play. Typical Charizard decks are only running... They aren't running that many cards. or that many energies. Thornton there is a great play to get Lumineon off the bench. That was pretty nice. That was pretty nice. Wow, that was their turn. They're just gonna sacrifice their Pidgeot like that? That's crazy. So yeah, here's where what's it called? A Professor Turo would be really nice. You know, just kind of scoop this benched Milotic up, not have to deal with that at all. Obviously, we could play Scoop Up Cyclone as our A spec, but I feel like the Hero's Cape is a little bit better, just to make like our already really hard to KO Pokemon even harder to KO. I don't know. We'll see. We can try out some different stuff tonight, see what's going on. Because also, this is pre-rotation. I am practicing this for post-rotation, but obviously, you know, there's not a whole lot we can do in terms of that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what they got up their sleeves here. Counter catcher, up the damaged Milotic. Okay. Not half bad. Go get a Clops out of their discard pile. No, an energy. Oh, an energy. That makes sense. They are out of energies in deck for sure then. If they're having to use a Night Stretcher to go get one. Okay, bye-bye Milotic. Sucks to suck. Rest in peace. I loved you. Could never get that one actually freaking powered up. But if we can just get a boss, we would kind of seal this whole thing up. So, do we want to get anything with the Nest Ball? Nope. I don't want to give them any more prize cards. So let's just research this all away. Hope we get a boss or two. Two works as well. I like 2 bosses just to be safe. And then now we just need them to not Iono us, and we win. They did hit heads this time, which is a bit of a bummer. Because I don't think they can retreat when they're asleep. I could be wrong, but I don't think you can attack or retreat when asleep. So, oh wait, can they win? Oh shoot, they might have to dub here. With a Dusclops Radiant Charizard attack on Milotic. Or by Turoing up the Pidgeot. That kind of sucks as well. Okay. Pushing up the Duskull. So yeah, if they just have a single energy in hand and a Dusclops, they win. If not, we're feeling pretty good. Should be able to boss up the Radiant Charizard and take care of that. We'll see what they got. We'll see what they got here. I don't know if they're just kind of bluffing or if they actually have anything. But either way, we're chilling. We're chilling. They're just gonna instant charge. Wow. Wow. Okay. So yeah, we'll just take out Radiant Charizard. Limit what they can do there. And then we have Crispin next turn to set up Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon if we want to. Okay. Hoping they don't have just like Night Stretcher energy Clops in hand. They would have to have 2 Night Stretchers probably, because I don't know if they have any more energies left in deck. Okay, Arven, so they can grab maybe a Night Stretcher if they have any. I mean, I feel like Charizard decks don't play that many Stretchers. They've already used Super Rod and Night Stretcher. They do have a Super Rod left. Ooh. Alright. So it's coming down to this. Like, how much do they have Rare Candy in hand? They've used 3 of them. They had to use their Arven to go get Super Rod just to get their Charizard and energies back. I don't know. Maybe that was the wrong choice, going for the Charizard. Maybe I should have just gone for Charizard EX or Rotom, but I felt like just adding a step to their next, you know, recovery was the best option. Because now, oh yeah, duh, now they can't Dusclops, so we're good. They can't one-hit KO Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. They cannot one-hit KO Milotic, I don't think. Oh wait, no, if they have Defiance Band, they win. They probably have Defiance Band. Alright, well, we'll see what happens here. If they just rare candy up Pidgeot, then we're good. It was very interesting that they used Charizard early. Oh, and then they got Pheasantipity out? Okay, I think we win. I think we just win. I think they're trying to get Pidgeot down, but they just completely bench-locked themselves. There's the Defiance Band too. No. Oh my god. So they were a couple pieces away. They're just gonna Gus. I mean, okay. You could have at least made it a little bit tougher, but whatever. Yeah. GG's. 1-0 with Milotic Stall. We got him there right at the end. It was probably closer than it should be. But we were having a little trouble getting our Crispins. Those who are new, here's the list we're running. It is a list from a City League that took it that won, I think in the last week or so. You use TM Evolution and TM Turbo Energize early game. A lot of Arvens to try to get your tools down. You know, that type of stuff. Pretty simple. Farigiraf, Milotic, and Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. 2 of each, I think. Something like that. We're gonna take Milotic Stall all the way up the ladder in Arceus here. All the way up the ladder. Appreciate y'all for joining in on a slow Tuesday night. I am pretty freaking tired because it was beautiful out today, so I got some disc golf in. I think we do want to go second to try to TM Evolution, turn 1. If we just get an Arven, we pretty much have it. Oh, we didn't get a basic. Okay, well. First we need a basic, and then we can worry about getting the other stuff. I swear to God, if this is an Evolution deck. They're so bad. They're so bad. Give me just a basic and like an Arven and an energy, and we're good. That's not exactly what I meant. If we can just get an energy, we'll be okay. I am going to push forward Ogerpon, but I'm not sure if that's the right move here. Goldango. Okay, that was the right move here. Yep. That was the right move here for sure. Beautiful. I feel like when in doubt, pushing forward Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon is not a bad move, and they instantly concede. This is in ranked too. We're not playing casual. They they do not want to play against Milotic Stall. I don't know why. It's a perfectly pleasant deck to play against. It's so fun. It's not frustrating at all, you know. Yeah, if y'all are watching tonight, it's probably gonna be a little slow. We're playing Milotic Stall. We're playing Farigiraf Stall. Whatever. Just, you know, I think Milotic is the best. It's the most important aspect to this deck, given how much Terra is in the meta. So, a lot of this deck comes down to getting a little bit lucky and putting out the Pokemon that your opponent cannot knock out. We have another mulligan here. But just give us a basic, an Arven, and an energy, and we are chilling. I guess with this one, we would literally just need an energy and obviously a basic Pokemon to actually get started. But we have TM Evolution right here, ready to go. So yeah, I feel like kind of rough game plan with this deck from what, at least from the gameplay that I've done, seems to be TM Evolution first turn, TM Turbo Energize second turn, or attach plus Crispin plus one more turn, and then you're good. So I don't know. I will definitely see how this deck shakes out as we go tonight. But I also... Are you serious? Again? Okay, so I got TM Evo, but no energy. But we do have Crispin, so I guess we do have an energy. We're good. And we got Buddy-Buddy. This is actually kind of a goated start here. Especially if we're up against a deck that has abilities. Let's go. Let's go. Klefki. Alright, that would that hurt us? No, not too bad, because we could still use TM Evolution, right? Trying to think of what I want to do here. I want to make sure that this is Charizard before I make any actual decisions. But if it is Charizard, I figure we just... I'm deciding between Buddy-Buddy Poffin... I don't know how to say that. Using Buddy-Buddy Poffin for 1 Feebas or 2. The only reason I say that is because Radiant Charizard can... Oh, okay. It's Lugia. That's why I waited. That is why I waited. So, we can be one-hit KO'd by a lot of things with Lugia. Lugia is one of the reasons why Milotic Stall is not like the best move for pre-rotation. So they will probably also have Regigigas and such. So we will have to do something here. We'll start with a Crispin. With that and probably that. How many energies do we have? Okay. We'll do that. Throw the water energy in hand. Go ahead and attach that there. Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon will be our goat here. But I do think we get at least 1 Feebas set up, if not 2. Kind of thinking just 1, though. Kind of thinking just 1. And then we could Turbo Energize or TM Evolution. Let's Turbo Energize. And then if they have the Gust Snipe, good for them, you know. Then we'll just attach to Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon here. And Turbo Energize. Call that good. And do that and a Psychic, because I don't think we're going to need Farigiraf this game. And then we'll at least be able to put forward Milotic, and it will be able to be KO'd by Lugia V-Star. But at least we're getting another attacker down, is kind of my thought. Oh, they also stacked their bench. Why'd they do that? They need me to knock out Radiant Charizard so that they can frickin'... oh my god, what are they doing? They don't have any bench space. Bro, what are they doing? They don't have a Terra down, so they can't use Area 0 Underdepths. They don't have any bench space right now. What is happening? They can't get Archeops down. They can't get their energy engine down. Oh, man. What are they doing? I'm thinking about not even attacking now, you know? We'll do that. I mean, we're going to Crispin, you know? Don't really need Milotic as much, so we can go for that and that. We'll toss that in our hand, and then just go there. Now, it has to be knocked out by attack for Legacy Energy to work. So I'm thinking we put Munkidori down. But we can't use it yet. So I think we might just hold on to those two, maybe. We'll set it up so we don't have to another turn. And then I feel like we demolish here, but we don't knock it out next turn. We literally just wait. Force them to do something here. Because, like, we could just... I know this is not entertaining to watch, but we could probably just deck them out. Because Radiant Charizard cannot hit into Ogerpon. It can hit into Milotic, but I would be fine decking them out, personally. Ah! They're getting Klefki up. Oh no. But at least that is really good for them. Oh no, they're gonna joust me to death here. So I actually have a bit of a question. Like, we could take the knockout, but we don't have to. Because if we take the knockout, then we're freeing up bench space for them, you know? So I think I might just Crispin and leave it. I think I'm just going to get a fighting energy out. We'll just get a dark energy out. And then just attach that to Milotic. I think we're just going to end our turn. Force them to joust us again. And then we can take 2 prizes. Let them get their Archeops stuff set up. Whatever. But I want to take this Radiant Charizard out with the Legacy Energy on it while not triggering the Legacy Energy. So that would be Munkidori's game here. And I am glad I got Munkidori down because they did have an Iono in hand. Gabe, what's going on? Stall is fun when you see it happen to another person. It's not fun when it happens to you. Plus Ultra G, killing it with the Milotic Stall. What's going on, brother? How you boys doing? How are you boys doing? I'm feeling great. We beat a Charizard game 1, and now we're looking to beat a Lugia. So, ooh, what can we do here? We could... We can't really knock out any of these guys, can we? I'm thinking about... Man, that Iono was actually really, really nice. Okay, so first of all, we can finally... Oh, duh. I was like, why can't I use Munkidori? That's why. Would it be worth it? We can't even 2-hit Lugia. So let's start going at like Squawkabilly or something. I think that's the move. We'll start working on Squawk here. And then we're able to Munkidori. Oh, do we even want to though? Like, we could take out... Yeah, they're starting to power it up. Let's take out Radiant Charizard. They're starting to power it up. It's worth it. It's good to see you, Gabe. Gabe and Plus Ultra G. Good to see you guys. Oh, and we got another boss. Good. Good, good. Let's go grab... Oh, we prized our other Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. Okay. So we're going to want to hope that we find that out of the prizes here soon. I don't want to get out another Milotic because it just is not very good for us here. So yeah, we'll start in on Squawkabilly here and just kind of chill. Oh, I forgot. Resistance doesn't matter with Ogerpon, so I can 2-hit Lugia. So I should have gone in for a Lugia. My dumbass. I was like, oh wow, well I'm gonna hit Squawk for 110 here, you know. Nope. I need to know my own cards. I need to know my own cards. But yeah, this stream is 100% just an excuse to practice some Milotic Stall. I'm trying to practice for post rotation, but I run into a Charizard deck that uses Lumineon, and I run into Lugia here. I'm like, ah, shoot. Oh well, whatever. Yeah, let's just take the knock. We are letting them get Archeops up, but they don't have a Minccino down, so that's big. Because they can KO Milotic. Obviously, they can't one-hit KO Milotic. Oh, we got our other Ogerpon. Good. They can 2-hit KO Milotic with Lugia V-Star. They can't hit into Ogerpon with anybody except for Cinccino. So that is quite literally their only hope. I guess they could also hit into us with Regigigas. So they have two attackers. Tails. Do they not have 2 Archeops in? Okay, they do. They do. What are they looking for then? Are they gonna go with just one Archeops? So they are able to get a basic Pokemon here. They're going with a bundle. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, I guess. Are they just gonna pop it instantly? Yeah. Would I rather give them a 1-prizer to offset it, or try to make them knock out Milotic? Well, we can try to make them knock out Milotic. I'm fine with that. I do think we should add in a Professor Turo scenario. I think that's a change that I want to make here. Because I find so many opportunities where I'm like, ooh, a Turo would be great here, you know? Because if we could get them to hit into our Milotic, why am I trying to say reverse? Retreat back into Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. And then, does Mist Energy negate the effect of... Would Mist Energy... No, okay. Never mind. I'm trying to think if Mist Energy would actually allow the resistance to happen, but I don't think that's how this works. Okay. We're getting them to waste some good energies here. But yeah, Turo would be awesome to just boom, retreat, get him up. Other Ogerpon, you're screwed. Just can't do anything from there, you know. So we will end up retreating still, force them to have the gust to get that guy up, and then we'll start powering up this bad boy here. We could, so let's start moving damage somewhere. Probably onto that Klefki, right? Because in 2 turns we could just take that KO. Hero's Cape. Yeah, we'll toss it on the corner. We have some. We can do a lot here. We have some leeway. And I don't really want to do anything else. So we'll just demolish for 140. And then, yeah, we'll be able to take him out next turn, no matter if they retreat him or whatever. We'll be chilling. And they still just don't have room on their bench for a Chinchino or a Regigigas. So they need Boss here to do anything. So it's nice to see that Milotic Stall can work in pre-rotation format as well. Because it can freaking work. It's doing good. Make sure my audio is good. To do anything. Yep, we're good. But yeah, I was going to, as I mentioned in my community post, I was going to do Terabox. I was going to do a Terabox stream tonight in honor of my video that I posted, which y'all should go watch after the stream. Wow, they made no attempt to even move that out of there. But yeah, y'all should go watch that after stream. I did a video on Terabox. I think it's going to be really, really freaking good. And yeah, I was going to do a live stream with Terabox, but I figured we might run into Dragapult. And I was like, man, if I run into Dragapult, I'm going to be like, wow, I really wish I had Lily's Clefairy. So I think I'm just going to wait until not this Friday, but the next Friday to do a Terabox stream. Because I think March 28th, that Friday, should be the first day where the post-rotation rules are legal, or post-rotation format is legal on the app. I could be wrong. It'd be awesome if it was even sooner. But I believe, when will Journey Together go on Pokemon TCG Live? I believe it'll be, yeah, March 28th. So I'm thinking that Friday will be a Terabox stream. But Terabox is going to be nasty. Like, even pre-rotation, it was rolling. Maybe I'll have to do it this Friday just to promote my video. Because it was kind of insane how good it was. I played 5 matches. 4 of those matches made it on into the video. And the only other one that didn't make it into the video was one where I started a low HP basic, couldn't get another basic down, and then they donked me first turn. And I was like, okay, that's not fun to watch. But the other 4 games, Terabox won pretty convincingly. There was one game where what was it? It was Raging Bolts. And it got close. If they had like 1 or 2 cards there at the end, or like a boss's orders or something at the end, they would have won. But I ended up sneaking it out because Terabox is kind of clutch. Like it's shocking. It's really shocking. But when you introduce a supporter that allows you to power up a Pokemon that needs 2 or 3 energy requirement for the cost in 1 turn, or 2 turns, that card is going to be pretty good. And when you have a deck that you can just go into your deck and get whatever trainer you need, if you just evolve one Pokemon, and you can just go in and get a Crispin and a Sparkling Crystal, and all of a sudden you're able to snipe with Wellspring Mask Ogerpon, or hit for 300 with Pikachu. Like, that's just crazy. That's crazy. So I'm very excited about the Terabox deck. And I think I might have to put it together like in real life because it's going to be so good. Gabe, I'm trying to build Dragapult post-rotation since Manaphy will be out. Dragapult and Hydreigon will be my main options for getting to Arceus. I like that. I like that. Yeah, the only thing with Dragapult is it's going to be getting maybe a bit more difficult to play. Because, like, even though you get Manaphy gone, Manaphy's out of the rotation, that's really, really nice. But Lily's Clefairy will be in the rotation. And then all of a sudden, a lot of decks are going to be able to one-hit KO your Dragapults, where before it was a lot harder. So while Dragapult will still be really good, like, no doubt. And I think that's a good option for getting to Arceus. Wow, 2 mulligans. Damn. Our opponent is Speak of the Devil. Here's Dragapult. But, yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be playing Lily's Clefairy. I'm going to be playing Lily's Clefairy in almost every one of my decks. So, just as, like, a little Dragapult protection, you know? So just beware. Beware. The Clefairies are going to be out. They're going to be out there. Plus Ultra G, that video is great. Thank you so much. And shout out to my boy Crispin. Yes, sir. He's goated. He's goated. Any card that can allow you to attach extra energies in a turn is going to be just insanely overpowered. He's so nasty. He's so nasty. Alright. Oh, we need an energy. Please give me an energy. So close. We were so close. Dang it. We need 1 single energy and then we're there. We have plenty of energies in deck too. I think Buddy-Buddy Poffin is still going to be our move. Because, yeah, we have Pokégears for next turn, at least. And then I think we just grab 2 Feebasses. Maybe attach a Heroes Kit. No. Probably not. Maybe, though? Probably not. No, because then we wouldn't be able to TM Evolution. Yeah, that's a little bit frustrating. It's a little bit frustrating. But if they do have Rare Candy in hand, they could completely board wipe us, so we do have to put 1 Hero's Cape down. Okay. Alright. Luckily, the likelihood that we get a Crispin or a Research or an Iono off of our 2 Pokégears, we should be okay. Plus Ultra, I loved playing Dragapult Iron Thorns because I could play 4 Crispin in the deck. From the moment I seen the card, I knew it was broken. It will be placed in Salamence. Dude, yes. Yeah, I love that. Dragapult Iron Thorns, playing Crispin, being able to do whatever you need. Get an Iron Thorns powered up in like 2 turns. It's nice. It's so nasty. Yeah, it'll be so good in Salamence. I feel like Salamence is going to be kind of a sneaky fun deck, you know? Somebody pulled, like, not the SIR, but the full art of Salamence at the pre-release that I went to on Saturday. And they're like, oh, you know, like, what is this? And I'm like, dude, it's going to be, like, good. It's going to be a good card. They're like, I don't know about that. I'm like, bro, it can hit for a lot of damage, you know? Okay, so they are taking out a lot of our Feebasses here. 2 of them, to be specific. Okay. Cool. Another Iono. Awesome. Guess let's get a Munkidori down and just Iono and hope for the best. We could have put the TM EVO on the Munkidori maybe, but that just does not help me like at all. I mean, we can at least force them to KO the Munkidori. This sucks because we have a good matchup here, but we didn't quite set up correctly. I think I should have probably put the Munkidori down. There were a lot of things that I should have done differently. And this is why we're practicing. This is why we practice. And then this next turn we can Arven for the TM EVO and do some other stuff, as long as they just don't have a Dragapult in hand. Would be nice. If they do have Dragapult in hand, I think we're kind of just screwed. Yeah, kind of struggling here to start out. Kind of struggling here. Plus Ultra G, I went to a pre-release last night, felt very Yu-Gi-Oh-like with the players and not in a good way. So it's funny you bring that up, because, yeah. But the pre-release Saturday sucked. It sucked. Like, I'm still a little bit pissed about this. I'm pissed about where Pokemon is going right now. And I think we're kind of just screwed here, so I might just concede and move on to the next game. So pre-releases. Everybody knows that nobody goes to pre-releases. You can go right as the event starts and sign up and be fine. Apparently that's not the goddamn case anymore, because we go to the pre-release that's like 5-10 minutes away from my house. I'm so happy. I'm like, oh sweet, I got all my buddies to come to the game shop near me. I don't have to drive very far. This is going to be awesome. We get there. He goes, oh, have you like pre-registered? Like, pre-registered? For a pre-release event? A pre-release event. And I'm like, we're like, no. And he's like, okay, sorry, we're full, you know? I'm like, huh? And like, it's not their fault that Pokemon absolutely stiffed them. They didn't get as many pre-release kits as they wanted because Pokemon is stupid. Oh, here's Hydreigon. Fun. Is it Terra type? Yeah, cool, we're good. So I get it. I get that. I understand that they did not get as many kits as they had wanted to order, all this stuff. But yeah, that pre-release was full. They're like, oh, you know, you could call our north location and see if they have any spots. And I'm like, okay. We call them. They're like, no, sorry. We're all filled up. So there's another pre-release that happens that's starting in an hour. An entire hour. So we call them and we're like, hey, do you guys have spots? And they're like, yeah, because we haven't officially started actually like offering registration. So we're like, okay, whatever, this is fine, everything's fine. We're feeling okay. Ooh, a Crispin here would be good. We drive 25-30 minutes up to this other frickin' store. We get there. Our buddy drove a little bit faster than us. He gets there before us, right? And we get there, and he's like, man, I've been trying to call you to get your, like, information. Like, you guys are the last 2 spots that they have. Mind you, like, we're getting here, like, 40 minutes before the pre-release is starting. And me and my buddy were the last... Oh, it's Turbo Energize, not TM Evolution. Pay attention to your damn cards, Ty. Come on, man. That's ridiculous. Well, that's a little bit embarrassing. I was too busy telling my story to read my cards, but that's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. I should have probably attached one of that Feebas. Anyways. So yeah, we get in. We're the last 2 spots. And out of these 20 spots, maybe half of the people were there to actually play Pokemon, and the other half were clearly there because they heard about the hype with all the Pokemon stuff, and they were there to get packs to hope that they could pull something good enough to sell. And I'm like, cool, so this game sucks now. Awesome. Which is like, it's such a bummer. Plus Ultra, so it's just not me. I was with one of my buddies I've been playing TCG with since I was 15. Wow. He hasn't touched Pokemon because we played Digimon. He felt so disgusting with how things played out. Yeah. Yeah, no, 100, like, same situation here. It was awful. It was genuinely terrible. Yeah, was your guys' like kind of full, and was it like clearly not fully made of actual Pokemon players? Because that's what ours was. And that was very frustrating, for sure. Very frustrating, and it's only gonna get worse, you know. So I don't know. I guess we should just kind of get used to it, because this is gonna keep happening. Buddy, that's smart actually. Put him within crashing headbutt range. I like that. I like that move. Okay, we can at least get a Milotic set up. Do we? I was like, do we use a Pokégear here? No, we don't, because we can't. Do we Iono though? I say yes, because if we could get a boss in hand for next turn, that would be sick. We got a TM evolution. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Oh, I forgot to add in a Professor Turo scenario. We'll have to do that before next game. Plus Ultra, he got cheated on in a pre-release? Mind you, there's no extra prizing for the top. Yep, that's the same with ours. And other friends that I met at previous pre-releases were also disgusted with how non-Pokemon players were just trying to take advantage of product. Cool. Yeah, so it's not just you. It's not just us. We are all experiencing the same bullshit right now. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know. We all know why this is happening. Pokemon is extremely greedy. Wait, did I have that Ultra Ball in hand, or did I get that off? Oh, I could have evolved my other Milotic. Why am I so stupid? I'm too distracted talking right now. But yeah, Pokemon's super greedy, and the holding corporation that like is in charge of distributing the Pokemon cards to the US is super greedy, and everybody just wants to profit off of this game. And it's so stupid. We are playing a child's card game. Like, I love Pokemon so much, and there are a lot of layers to it, and it is a complex game. But we are playing a child's card game at the end of the day. We cannot forget that. A kid's game. Why are we trying to like profit an insane amount of money off of this. Why? Why? That's ridiculous. Pisses me off. Like, I don't know. It pisses me off. They're taking advantage of people's nostalgia and just a whole lot of other... Yeah, it's very, 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 very frustrating. Okay, so we have a couple of options here. If they have a boss, they can just boss up our Feebas or Cornerstone. So I'm tempted to actually take out their Munkidori to just limit the amount of damage they can actually put on our Milotic. But they can't really do anything to our Milotic unless they have Canceling Cologne, which they probably do, actually. They probably do have Canceling Cologne. Now, because it's pre-rotation, so why wouldn't they, you know? So I think bossing up and KOing the Munkidori is the move. Mist Energy, that'll work. That'll work. And then we just gotta hope that they don't boss up this Feebas. If they boss up this Feebas, I'll be a little bit upset. If they boss up the Cornerstone mask, I would not be upset. I would not be upset. Obsidian would be a little bit frustrating here. Then they definitely have Sparkling Crystal. Okay. Dang it. This is where me mistaking that TM Turbo Energize for a TM Evolution is really coming back to bite me. Because I had Arven in hand, I could have just gone and got TM Evolution. They didn't get their Sparkling Crystal. Maybe they have it in hand? They've got to have it in hand. Right? No way that they would push up Hydreigon if they don't. Maybe they have Counter Catcher? I don't know. We'll see what they got here. Counter Gain. There. Okay, fair enough. That's a good move. That's a good move. Alright, it's all on you, Milotic. I did protect from Cornerstone at least. That's good. That's something. That's something. Okay. I say we save the boss. Okay. Arven is good here. Grab something at the very least. Probably a Super Rod. Get some energies and some Feebasses back in the deck, probably. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Boss is really the most important supporter we need, and we have it in hand, so I don't see much reason in going and getting a Pokégear, you know, for something that we might be able to use next turn. And then if they have a boss, they can just take out this Ogerpon, whatever. I guess we are 3-hitting Hydreigon, which is a bit of a bummer. And they woke up immediately, which is also a bit of a bummer. But because he's safe on the bench, because he's a Terra Pokemon, they cannot Obsidian and 2-hit KO Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. Limbo Kingdom! What's going on, brother? How you doing? How are you doing? Alright. So yeah, we are playing Milotic Stall tonight. This is a very interesting matchup for us. Figure they're just going to start moving stuff onto the Milotic, because Munkidori is kind of the only way they can actually like damage our Milotic. But we weren't 2-hit KOing Hydreigon anyways, so they're retreating to go into Tatsu. So I'm definitely just going to boss up Hydreigon and smack into him again here for sure. Wow. So that was they've already attached for turn. Okay, they might they're going to Iono us here for sure. Most likely. They do have an 8-card hand. Maybe they have too much good stuff in hand. They're just going to pass it over to us. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how they're feeling. Playing Stall tonight. I have a pretty good matchup here. Oh, they let us go. They let us go freely. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to boss up Hydreigon. Smack into him again. See if we can keep them asleep here too. But yeah, this is a great matchup post-rotation. Right now, it's a pretty good matchup, but they can still use Canceling Cologne, which is a little bit nerve-wracking. And they've also flipped heads to get their Pokemon unasleep the last 2 times, which has been a bit frustrating. But I don't think they'll have a way to get this Hydreigon out of the active, unless they like run a Turo or something, and then I'm just kind of a little bit screwed. No, we're good. They're just going to Iono us. I like that. I like that. Give me some new cards. Okay. Alright, we'll at least allow the Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon on the bench to attack. So that's something. That is something. I figure they're probably going to get another... Oh, a Petch down. Okay. Are they going to move itself up into the active? Or are they going to go get another dark type Pokemon? I'm curious what they're going to do here. Last pre-release horror story and I'm done. I brought a fun deck to play with, Dunzard, and everybody brought their high rarity decks to show off. Mind you, my deck is just basic rarities and I came to have fun. Dude, that's weird. That's weird. Limbo, if they got the Turo, it's over. Yeah, seriously. Interesting. They're sacrificing a Dino to keep their Hydreigon alive. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. But yeah. The vibes at the pre-release were weird. Vibes at the pre-release were really, really weird. Alright, Lord, top deck me a boss here. Come on, baby. Is that a... Oh, they play Neo Upper? Okay. They play Neo Upper as their ace spec. Interesting. Crispin? They're... Okay. I don't think we can Crispin here. Like, we could get another Feebas down, but then if they just have, like, a single energy in hand, they can just kind of wipe it off the board. But I want another Feebas down. No. We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. We're just going to fully power up our Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon and play with our Milotic as the Lord intended here. Give me a boss. Give me a boss. Give me a boss. Plus Ultra, one guy tried to talk about how my deck didn't have any priority cards, and I just showed them my Dragon Bolt deck and shut everyone up, dude. Any high priority cards. That's how you know you're dealing with an asshole right there. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. Alright, let's see what they can do here. I feel like they're struggling a little bit. Oh. Alright. Going for an Earthen Vessel. So I am glad that I didn't put down another Feebas because it would have just been KO'd. So my whole goal here is just make it really, really tough for them to KO the Milotic, you know. I'm tempted to put down Munkidori to start moving damage back onto that. Oh, okay, so we're in an interesting spot here where we can KO the Hydreigon. Or the Hydreigon can KO Cornerstone Mask, and the Petrarunt can KO Milotic, but the Petrarunt can't KO Ogerpon, and the Hydreigon can't KO Milotic. Interesting. Interesting. I think we just take the KO and just wait and hope for a freaking boss. And then if they push Petrarunt and knock us out that way, we'll push Cornerstone and Munkidori, and then move the damage off the Cornerstone onto the Petrarunt. This is the one time where Demolish sucks because weakness does not matter with Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. What'd they just get? Crispin? Alright. One boss's orders would end the game. One boss would be all she wrote. That's all I'm hoping for. That's all I want. All I want. Or if they just leave Tatsu or Monkey up there. They do need one more Dark Energy to use Patch. Fez here. So yeah, we're in an alright position, but a boss would just be the cherry on top, you know? That would be truly exquisite. So there's their other Dark Energy. They are hitting for enough here. And a Jamming Tower. Alright. So he should start moving it on to Ogerpon now. Let's see if he starts doing that. Yeah. I think they might have it here, unfortunately. Again, unless we just top deck a boss right here. I think they actually have game. God dang it. If I could have just gotten another Milotic out, we would have won. Alright, we're gonna shuffle up the deck here. I mean, the game is gonna be won or lost here no matter what. So let's just grab a Dory. Dang it. That is game, unfortunately. Yeah, I think that's all she wrote. Dang it. That is a bummer. Because they can just crushing headbutt for KO. No matter what. Dang it. Well, that was a bit of a bummer. It's a bit of a bummer. I guess I could have pushed Munkidori and forced them to have a Gust. I don't know. I still think we're just waiting on a boss, which is a bit frustrating. That's okay. It's okay. Probably misplayed. I mean, probably misplayed. Absolutely misplayed. Early in the game, when I mistook a Turbo Energize for a TM EVO. So that one's on me. If I had not done that, I think we would. You know what? I don't think I know. I know we would have won that game. So it is what it is. We're practicing here. We're having fun. Let's see if we can go second again. Let's go. Let's go. We've been able to go second a lot tonight, which has been awesome. Is this? Oh, I was like, no, that's Turbo Energize. We need an Arven. We need an Arven, and this is a perfect start right here. Hydreigon again? Is this the same person? Rematch. Rematch. Yeah, I think this is the same person. That's funny. Good. I wanted another run at this. I'm not gonna mess it up this time. I swear. I swear it. Alright. End your turn. Give me an Arven off of one of these Pokégears, and we are chilling. Come on, baby. Come on. We have 7 cards, and then shuffle, and then 7 more cards to try to get what we need. Curious to see. Okay, I wondered if they were gonna retreat into Tatsu, and we just top decked an Arven. Oh, that's beautiful. That's just like music to my ears, you know. Let's make sure we do have multiple Milotics in there. Yep, we're good. So yeah, we'll just do that. And then we can evolution this time. Starting to get this thing. not screw up and mess up my TM cards this time. And just go ahead and get my 2 Milotics down. And now I don't think they can win. Because, yeah, this is a good matchup. I screwed it up royally last time. But now, we just need a couple of Crispins. And we're chilling. We're ready to go. Ooh, they run Jock. I like that. I like that. Alright. Honestly, one of their best moves here might be to just try to mill. See how much they can mill out of our deck. Alright. Please just don't have another energy. Let my... Oh god, they're definitely gonna have another energy. But it'd be really cool if my Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon could just not be attacked for another turn. It'd be really cool. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. But alas, there she blows. There she blows. Alright, it's okay though. It's okay. TM Turbo Energize might be the move here. Let's see if we can get a Crispin. We do. We could also boss and just kind of stall for a second. I wouldn't be too opposed to just bossing up Munkidori. And then if they have a rescue board, they would have to waste it on Munkidori. You know? Because we have another Pokégear. So I'm hoping that this will work out for us. Just do that. Toss them onto one of our Milotics here. And then we're ready to go next turn. As long as we just find one energy or a Crispin or something. But I kind of like this move of just like waiting. Force you to waste an energy if you want to get your Hydreigon back up inactive. Which, by the way, me and my Pokemon buddies... Okay, they are going to waste an energy. Good. Me and my Pokemon buddy always debate whether it's Hydreigon or Hydreigon. I personally, obviously... Oh, they didn't have to waste that energy. Damn. I obviously say Hydreigon. I understand why he says Hydreigon. I just think it sounds terrible, personally. So those are my thoughts on... Oh, and they got the rescue board. They're kind of all over the place here. They attached, and they got Petron, and they put the rescue board down. And now they're gonna Buddu. Force us to start the prize race, I guess? Oh, and they're taking the knockout with Buddu. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That checks out. Checks out. Alright. Good for you. But now, we just have 2 Milotics out here. What can you do? What can you do? Yeah. Get frustrated. I love to see it. Put the dark energy in our hand. We'll just go psychic right onto the Milotic, and then we'll go water onto this benched Milotic. Then we have an Arven for next turn. And yeah, we're chilling. Like we can work pretty slow here. Our only fear is decking out, and I'm pretty confident we'll be able to take them out before they can deck us out. But we'll see. We shall see. I'm thinking... I don't know. I'm curious to see what they'll do here. Because I would like to take out that Petron. That would kind of be my goal. Make it so that they just don't have any attacker that can really hit us. Okay, they are going to go with the double Dory, which is smart. Because, yeah, Munkidori is kind of the big game changer here. In fact, I'm probably going to get my Munkidori set up this turn. Ooh, they are going to use Mind Bend, it looks like. That's not a terrible play here. Kind of stalled me a little bit. That's not bad. It's not bad. I don't hate that. Crispin, get your Petch and your... Oh, they do not have a lot of cards left. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. They're good. They're chilling. Okay, they're honestly setting up quite well. Are they gonna go in? Interesting. Cool. I'm glad they're going Crashing Headbutt instead of Mind Bend, honestly. Now let's see if we can get a boss. Let's go. Let's go. Because Petron's the only one that we really have to worry about here. We could also boss up Munkidori and take him out. Because Munkidori is also somebody we need to worry about. Because they're going to have to attack us with Petron if they want to actually, like, do anything here. Okay. Alright, we'll just take out Munkidori. Keep working their energies also. Try to take out as many energies as we can. And put us back on an even prize count. Whatever the phrase is, I don't know. Yeah. So they're doing 120 right now with Petch. So if they want to attack us for damage, they're going to have to do it with Petron. Or they might just be content to keep just milling, you know? Probably would not be the worst idea, honestly. Try to go through us quicker than I can get through them. Trying to think. We could, if we can hit Hydreigon 3 times in a row, even if they Munkidori once per turn, we're still 3-hit KOing Hydreigon. And that's 9 cards down. And then they'd be able to take 1 knockout with Petch. We'll still try to find a boss. I'm still going to try to find a boss and get up Petron. Because that's what I want to... Oh. Wow. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah. Let's just boss up Petch. We know they're going to retreat it again. But I think this is the move. Because we can clean that up with a Munkidori if we have to. I don't know. I don't know if that was the right move, but I top decked the boss. Oh, that was our last boss, though. Oof. That is a bit unfortunate. I think I'm still okay with that, though. Gonna Adrena Brain it off, of course. But I'm good with that. It'd be awesome if they left this Petron in and attacked with it. That would be ideal, but I don't think we're going to get that lucky. I think they're probably going to bring up Hydreigon. We'll see. We'll see what they want to do here. I think I probably will get my Munkidori set up here. Yeah, so they're going to bring up Hydreigon. They are going to poison it, though, which I like. I like that. That'll make it so that we can actually 2-hit KO it. Ah, of course they're going to Iono us. Right when I want to set up my Munkidori and start using it. Okay, Arven, Iono. They're going to use a Jamming Tower, whatever. And they're just going to keep milling. Alright. Okay. We're in an interesting spot here. We're in an interesting spot. So I would like to get... Do we run... We should have 1 Earthen Vessel in there. Do we just Arven for that? Yes. We'll grab TM Evolution out of the day. Okay, and then I think the move here is just to Munkidori onto Petch. And just do that. Get rid of Girafarig. And then, yeah, just chill here. They're really enjoying that frustrated emoticon. They're going at it, man. They're going at it. Alright, and then force them to keep moving that damage off the Petch, or else we're going to take them out. And then now we're 2-hit KOing Hydreigon. Alright, I like the spot that we're in. I like the spot that we're in. And they're asleep. Which obviously they can just Subjugating Chains out of that, but still. Did they finally flip tails? Let's go. Let's go. So now they have to choose. Do they want to Munkidori off Hydreigon, or do they want to Munkidori off Petch? That is their decision. Because I'm going to knock out one of them. Well, I guess they're probably going to rare candy this guy up right here. Unless they're outer rares. But no, they've only used one. So I figure probably not, unfortunately. We're in a very interesting spot here. I'm very glad that they don't have a prize advantage so that they can't counter catch us, because that would be annoying. Alright, send up another Hydreigon, whatever. Whatever. And they're probably just gonna Subjugating Chains that bad boy up, but then they can't attack with it. So now is the big question. Do they Adrena Brain off of the Petch, or do they Adrena Brain off of the Hydreigon? Okay, they did it off the Petch. They did it off the Petch, which was the right move. That was the right move. And they're going to Subjugating Chains in the other Hydreigon, but they can't attack with it, which is big. They cannot attack with it. They have 2 energies in discard, four energies out on the board. They do have Neo Upper Energy, so that would allow them to attack with it in one turn, even if they don't have Crispin. But still. So we're going to move this back onto the Petch. Just keep this tug of war going here. See if we can get off a Pokégear. Cannot research here, unfortunately. We need as many cards in hand as possible. We will attach to the Munkidori, just in case we have to retreat. That's the word I'm looking for. And then, yeah, we'll just smack into old Hydreigon here. Throw him, put him to sleep, hope it lasts. And then now, Hydreigon, and Petch are all just a turn away from being knocked out. So I feel, again, like I'm in an okay spot. We can survive like 2 more crashing headbutts. Pretty much just 2 more. And then they're probably just going to deck us out. But appreciate all you dropping in on a chill Tuesday night. It's been a fun stream. This is just an excuse to practice some Milotic Stall, so I appreciate all of y'all humoring me. And yeah, obviously we're playing a post-rotation deck, pre-rotation, so it's not quite to the standard of what it could be, but you know, it is what it is. So they are going to boss up Monkey. Do they have the Neo Upper? Okay, they're going to bring in their other one that has the energies on it. Fair enough. Fair enough, honestly. It makes sense. Makes sense. Do we have any more dark energies? Yeah, we should. We should. They're going to get some energies back from their discard probably as well. Yeah. So that's a bit of a bummer. Got their Monkey, a dark energy, and a psychic energy. But there's one of our dark energies gone. Shite. We'll move up the non-damaged one, I guess. Mist Energy does not protect us from Munkidori, I do believe. See what we can get off Arven. Pretty much nothing. Do not have another dark energy either, so we cannot keep up the Munkidori race here, unfortunately. And yeah, we can survive one more crushing headbutt. So, again, I think we're set up pretty decently here. Because if they want to crushing headbutt us, we can survive that. We can survive that. Or if they want to Petulant us, we can survive one of those as well. We can survive one of those. So, but thankfully they have to take 3 prize cards, which means they either have to knock out both Milotics or deck me out. And again, oh wait, does that put them out of range? That puts them out of range. If they have Neo Upper Energy here, I think they win. Yeah, if that puts Neo Upper Energy here, I think they win. They're just gonna Mind Bend? That'd be pretty sick. Yeah, that was their attach for turn. So they do not have Neo Upper Energy. Woo! Thank God. Thank God. Here... Okay, so we have no energies left, so we cannot retreat, unfortunately. But we can throw the Hero's Cape on this Milotic to try to keep it from being knocked out from Petulant, I guess. And then we just need to hope that we don't get screwed by their confusion. Let's see. Wait, can he be affected by any... Yeah, he can be. He can be. I thought for some reason Milotic could do something that made it not confused, but... Oh, Mist! The Mist Energy! I'm goated. I'm goated. I forgot about the Mist Energy. Let's go! That's super clutch. Now I think that's game. Because they can Crushing Headbutt, and we'd be able to survive one turn. Oh, but we still couldn't take the knockout, though. So if they, again, if they Neo Upper Energy and take the Crashing Headbutt, I think they still win. Let me check and see if my dog's at the door. Sorry. Nope, we're good. We're chilling. Alright, so it's all up to if they can get that dang Neo Upper Energy, which I know is the ace spec that they run. Oh, Lord. Please push up Petch. Please push up Petch. Pushed up Fez. That's also not a bad move. That is also not a bad move. Oh, yeah, Jamming Tower. Forgot about that. There's the Neo Upper. That's game. Dang it. Ugh. Them milling my last Dark Energy was the winning move here, unfortunately. Okay, Hydreigon's got me 2 times in a row. Unfortunately. Hydreigon has got me 2 times in a row. Okay. I'm like, yeah, I can't really take either of those right now. It doesn't matter. They're just going to Crushing Headbutt next turn for the dub. And I don't think there's anything we can really do here. So, GG's, Hydreigon. Well done. You successfully milled my deck. Alright. So maybe Hydreigon's not a great matchup because they can mill and because we draw so many cards to get everything set up. Maybe if we hadn't lost all our bosses so early, we could have won that one. But it's okay. We're getting some good practice in here, baby. We're getting some good practice in. Also, I wanted to ask you guys. I'm thinking about... So I have to, like... If I want to stream on YouTube and Twitch, I have to pay, like... To get, like, the premium Streamlabs or whatever. Would you guys watch on Twitch? Do you guys prefer Twitch to YouTube for live streaming? Let me know, because if enough of y'all would watch on Twitch, I'll do it. I'll stream on both YouTube and Twitch. But yeah, just a question for y'all. Mirror match. Mirror match. Wow. Mirror match. Mirror match. Mirror match. Interesting. I'm curious how this will go. I figure it's just whoever gets their Milotic up first is probably going to win, right? Like, right? This is so funny. Feebas versus Feebas. Okay, if I could just draw an energy, that'd be awesome. I guess we could Arven for Earthen Vessel and TM Evolution, hypothetically, get our Milotic up, but Ostrich YouTube, sweet. Hell yeah. Like, I will definitely keep streaming on YouTube as well. But yeah. Good shit. Good shit. So they are playing Tatsugiri. Interesting. This is definitely a different Milotic run. They play the mask tool that like makes so that your opponent can't hit into you if they have less than 30 damage. Which, like, I like that inclusion, but I'm curious if this is like a like you see that usually with what is it? Frostlass EX? We top decked an energy. Let's go. You typically see it with that one. No, not Turbo Energize. Good lord, I almost did it again. That one Pokemon that can put any Pokemon on the board down to 38 HP, you know? So maybe this is like a Milotic / that deck? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Guess we will find out. Evolution. Alright, we're getting 2 Milotics down, turn 1. That's not bad. With a chance to get another one down next turn, too, if this Feebas survives this turn. Which I feel like it might. I've seen so many people struggle with the Farigiraf Milotic deck. Any idea why? Yeah, probably because it's a little bit inconsistent and it's a little bit hard to navigate. Like, there are multiple different options you can take with the Farigiraf deck. You can go Precious Trolley, you can go Grand Tree. That affects your decision. Ooh, Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. Alright, I'm gonna have to get a Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon down too. So that affects your decision. And then what was I saying? Why do people so many people struggle with it? I think it's just kind of a little bit of a hard deck to play. I think stall decks in general are a little bit tricky, and I think people probably jump into them a little bit too quickly sometimes. Get a little too excited about like, oh my god, this concept is really cool, and then they don't quite fully learn the deck. So that would be my guess as to why so many people are struggling with it. And also, because Farigiraf is a post-rotation deck. It is going to be so much better post-rotation than it is right now. So you kind of just got to hold on to that as well. We have 2 fighting. We'll leave the other waters in here for our other Milotics. And then we will at least start hitting with this Milotic here. Bang, boom. Then we have a boss, so if they push forward Cornerstone, which I figure they will, we can boss up Feebas, or if they evolve it into Milotic. And we have an energy to attach for Cornerstone next turn. Good stuff. Obviously, it'd be nice if they just kind of evolved into Milotic. I have to mention the new Dunsparce EX will be a threat. Yes, it will be. I really like the Dunsparce EX. I'm not gonna lie. Dunsparce EX. I'm like, I forget what the attack does. It's like more for each 60 damage for each EX your opponent has in play, right? Yeah. That's nasty. Like, that's a good hitter for 1 energy. And then you deal 150. I don't actually know what the condition for the second one says. That one's not as important. Wow, they're just going to let us have this right here? Can we get a Crispin too? Not quite. Not quite. They're just building up their Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. We cannot hit into that. Yeah. Cannot hit into that. So we'll take out Feebas. No, they turbo Energize. That's pretty funny. We should be able to at least put it to sleep, right? Top decked Crispin. Let's go. Let's go. Now we just need to get our Hero's Cape and then we'll be chilling. Now we just need to get our Hero's Cape and we will be chilling. Ostrich, I've tried it with multiple Crispin to power up Milotic. That sleep can come in clutch. Yeah. I think Crispin is important in a Munkidori deck. I think there's so many varieties, or Munkidori, Feraligatr. I think there's so many varieties of Feraligatr right now. I don't know if we really know what the best one is currently. I'm leaning towards a list that has Water, Dark, maybe one Psychic, and then Luminous Energy. And then Crispin and stuff like that you can use. But I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. The Feraligatr deck is a curious one for sure. Okay, so they're at 310. Like, do we push forward our Ogerpon now and just be like, hopefully we get a Hero's Cape? I feel like that's probably what we do, right? Or maybe we just put it to sleep. Maybe we just put it to sleep. Hope we can stall for a turn. And if we can't, it'll knock out our Milotic and whatever. Okay, it does put it to sleep at least. That's good. Tails. Well, that was stupid then. That was maybe not the right call. Oh well. Push forward Cornerstone Mask now. And just hope and pray we get an option to get a Hero's Cape. Because that's kind of our big chance here. Oh god, are they going to set up a Munkidori too? Oh lord. This is not a very fun mirror match. I'm not having a good time playing this mirror match. Can't believe we whiffed on this Pokégear. That was such a disappointment. Of course they're getting Munkidori set up. Alright. I think we have to push Cornerstone. Just... Oh yeah, we can boss and KO Munkidori at least. We top deck the Hero's Cape. Wow. Wow. Woo. Okay. But Munkidori is still a big threat here. We need a Dark Energy, and then we could just return it. Do we boss up Munkidori, or do we start hitting into Ogerpon? I think we have to start hitting into Ogerpon, but that's risky, because just one single... we can't. We can't let them Munkidori. We just can't. That sucks. Because now they're ahead of us in terms of knocking out this Ogerpon. But, oh, of course, now we can do the Munkidori. Okay. Now we're actually okay. Because now we can Artazon for Munkidori and start playing that way. And we should be able to be the first one to Munkidori here. So while not fantastic, this is okay. Maybe. They'll hit for 140. They'll be able to Munkidori next turn. and then they'll be able to KO us. Okay. Alright. Let's get Munkidori down. We don't know that they have the energies for it, so I think we're going to have to count on them not having the energies for it and call it good. And just hoping and praying. Oh god, I hope this works. I hope this works. Alright. Okay. And then we'll be able to cut through, yeah, with Demolish. It scares me every time when I bring up Demolish and it says 0, and I'm like, wait, no, that's not right. But it says 0, and then it cuts through with the effect of the attack, you know. Okay, I'm feeling actually kind of good now. Feeling kind of good now. They are getting double Munkidori down, so if they have Crispin in hand, this would be nasty. This would be nasty. They are going to be able to Munkidori once. But this is not bad for me. This is setting up to where I should be able to KO the Cornerstone Mask next turn, right? Just so long as they do not have Crispin in hand. Please do not have Crispin in hand. Because we have the boss's orders. We can boss up one of these Munkidoris and KO it with Milotic, you know? It's the Cornerstone Mask Ogerpons that I'm scared of. I guess, do we have enough energies? Ugh. Did we already... Okay, we haven't used our Super Rod. I do think we play Super Rod in here, so we should be able to get some energies back. We do play Super Rod, right? Yes, we do. This is not the list that I'm using. Okay. I need to copy paste the list that I'm currently using into the description, because these are not matching. Okay, and they pass turn. Thank God we got these boss's orders then, right? Beautiful. Alright, so now unless they Iono us next turn, we've got game. This went from extremely scary to actually quite good. Because we will take the knockout here, and then we just can boss up one of these Munkidoris, and then that's game. Whew. Man, oh man. This matchup gave me a heart attack. There's my Super Rod. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, hell yeah. Even if they Iono me here, I'm still feeling pretty good. Because they're going to need to power up a whole nother Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. Which they're gonna get started here, but they can't turbo energize anymore, because if they leave one of these guys up, that's game. It's like they needed to Iono us to have a chance. GG's, brother. I'm playing the superior Milotic deck, sorry. Oops, sorry. Okay, let me oh, there's my last dark energy. Let me copy this list. Let me edit this list a little bit. I want to fit a Turo in here. That's like the only thing that I think I need. A Turo would just like be really, really nasty. What are we gonna take out for that though? That is the difficult decision. It's already a pretty slim deck. Maybe an Iono? Like, I don't want to, but a supporter for a supporter. It's not the worst thing. We'll see how it feels. We'll see how it feels. We'll try it out. Alright. And then I'm going to export. Get this into the description. So now the deck list in the description will actually match what we're playing here on screen. Also, there can only be one. Yeah. Exactly. We are the only Milotic deck allowed right now. Speaking of decks, I don't know if y'all saw, but in my little deck collection there, I have a new deck that I've been cooking up. It is a hit and run Golisopod EX deck. Nobody uses Golisopod at all. but it's kind of nasty. Stage 1, 270 HP for a water and 2 other energies. You hit for 170, and then you switch it out for one of your benched Pokemon. Now, y'all know me. I love Flygon hit and run. I love Feraligatr hit and run. Golisopod can hit for 170 base damage and run. That's the highest one we've seen. So, I'm thinking maybe Friday. I cooked up a list tonight. I'm thinking maybe Friday on stream I will reveal my hit and skedaddle deck with Golisopod. But it's really fun, it's really funky, and I'm excited to see what you guys think about it. I'll probably make a video on it because I really like it. Okay, so here's a cloth deck, of course. Of course. Trying to think, what's going to be our best course of action? We just need to get an Arven here. Woo! Let's go. That's Terra type, right? Yeah. Yeah. It's Terapagos. Of course it's Terra. That's like literally its whole thing. Make sure we got 2 Milotics in there. We do. Go ahead and grab our TM Evolution, not Turbo Energize. Then we could go for another Pokégear to try to get ourselves a Crispin next turn. Kind of like that. Do we want to Nest Ball for anything? I don't think there's anything we would want. I think we're sitting pretty here. I think we are sitting pretty. Getting our Milotics down turn 1 as it should be. As it should be. Alright, so now we're just scared of Cloth. But Cloth, can it one-hit KO us? 190 plus the Moki, 230 plus the poison, 240 plus the other poison, 260 plus Perilous Jungle, but they probably don't play Perilous Jungle. So no, I think they can do 260 to us, but we should be able to survive a hit from a Cloth, even if it's got a Moki and Sneasler down on the board. That was all they could do there? Oh, you know I'm just going to Iono them. Well, let's try to get... We'll see what we get on the Pokégear. Oh, man, I got a Crispin. I think I have to get a Crispin, especially because we can Iono next turn. Oh, man. Might as well attack with Psybolt here. Well, it really doesn't matter. We're going to attach to a Milotic and get it ready with a Crispin. And then we're going to try to paralyze. We're going to try to trap this here Sneasler. Come on. Flip heads. Okay, that's fine. It is a coin flip. There's a 50-50 shot, unfortunately. Dang it. I really wanted to paralyze him. Things don't seem to be going super well for them, though. Okay, they got to research. They're alright. Oh, they had to get rid of so much, though. 2 Area 0 under depths. 1 Forest Seal Stone. 1 double Turbo Energy. A Night Stretcher and a Binding Moki. All gone. I feel a little bit better now. Alright, let's see what they got here. Because they could take the knockout with Terapagos. They're going for the Luminous Sign. I'm gonna Iono whatever they get with this Lumineon away. That's unfortunate for them, to be honest with you. Arven, bye-bye. Say bye-bye to that Arven. I'll probably get you an ancient booster, you know. But say bye-bye to your Arven. It's gone. Give me an energy and a Farigiraf. That's not what I wanted. I think we probably just Psybolt again. See if we can trap this gosh darn Sneasler up top here. I guess they probably have a switch cart. Tails again? Come on, bro. Come on, dude. Dang. That's a bit of a bummer. Just leaving ourselves exposed here. Okay, they're finally going to get their Radiant Sneasler out of the active and get Terapagos up into the active. And they're just going to, yeah, KO that bad boy. Smart. That's smart. Be good if I could top deck an energy here. That would be cool. Nope. Of course we get an Ultra Ball right after. Right after our Farigiraf goes down. Okay. So we have to Crispin, unfortunately. Grab ourselves an energy. Are we out of water energies? Huh? Did we prize 2 of our water energies? Yeah, we did. We most certainly did. That's unreal. Wow. Ugh, okay. Don't love that at all. Okay, at least they're flipping tails as well. At least they're flipping tails as well. Feel pretty good here. Feel pretty good here. Little pissed that I flipped tails 2 times in a row on my Paralyzer. But I'm okay with an Iono. Alright, yeah, that works. That works. Got me another boss. Got me a Mist Energy. We're cooking here. We're cooking here. We're chilling. Sorry if I'm a little low energy tonight. I'm pretty tired. Oh, they had another 4 Seal Stone. Dang, I was hoping they only had 1 in the deck. So they could go get like a Colress to get an Area 0, but maybe they only have the 1 Colress. They've already used 3 Area 0 Underdepths. They probably only have 1 left. They're going for the Ancient on Brute. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Get your poison in while you can. So yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about potentially bossing up and KOing Brute Bonnet before I smacked into Terapagos, and maybe that would have been the right move. But, oh well, didn't do that, so no use thinking about it now. I just want them to end their freaking turn. They've taken a whole minute and a half longer than I have. I'm like, I get thinking through your stuff and all that, but come on. Come on. What are they gonna do here? I think they're literally just pissed at me for playing a stall deck. Yeah. They are physically stalling me with time. There we go. There they flip heads. That's what I want to see right there. So now comes the question of if we boss up their Sneasler or not. And I say yes. Because screw that Sneasler. It deserves to die. You know what I'm saying? And then we will be able to get Munkidori down next turn and start. Give me a water energy, please. Thank you. Okay, we got a water energy out. That's really good. And then, yeah, we should be able to Munkidori. We only need like 2 Munkidoris onto Terapagos here. And then we're taking that knockout. Or we could... Oh, we could have... If I wasn't so stupid. Well, maybe. Do we have any dark energies left in the deck? I think maybe 1. I need to pay more attention to that. If I wasn't so stupid, I could have Artazoned for Munkidori, moved the damage onto the Brute Bonnet, bossed up the Brute Bonnet, and taken that out. But maybe Sneasler is the move, because once my Milotic's poisoned, it's not like it can get more poison. I don't know. Lots of different schools of thought there. Lots of different options. This is a stall deck. There are going to be lots of different options. Let's see what they got here. Pushing forward Fez, which is interesting. Very interesting moves here. Yeah. Curious to see what they'll do. Curious to see. I feel like they're just physically stalling me with time, which is really annoying. So that's frustrating. But if they're getting pissed off, that means we're winning. But yeah, this guy's an asshole. Peter Bronson, you're you're an. I know I'm playing stall, but you're an asshole. Because this is just rude. Okay, they finally got kicked for being inactive for too long. Good. I think we had that one pretty good as well. Alright. Let's keep this going, baby. Let's keep this going. But yeah, I think I might do my homemade Galissapod deck for Friday for win and rip. But I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. We'll see what we're feeling. We will see what we're feeling. I also need to nail down a good list for that, because yeah, I do not have it nailed down whatsoever right now. Let me go second, please. Let me go second, please. S'il vous plaît. Nope, we're going first. I think that's like the first time tonight we've been able to go second pretty consistently. Do we? We'll push forward Feebas, because we can Nest Ball and Artazon for 2 more Feebas's if we need to. We'll see what we're playing against here. I think it's nice to have a Feebas in the active. Maybe it's a bad idea because it's so low HP. Flutter Mane. So what are we up against here? Could be Raging Bolt. Let's go ahead and grab a Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. I think that's a safe move. And then we could Artazon for another Feebas. And I think that's another safe move. Don't have like an ideal starting hand, and going first actually kind of really cripples us, especially when we don't have an energy to attach. That sucks. No energy to attach is a definite bummer, but it is what it is. It's how that's life, baby. That is life. But we're here. We're playing Milotic Stall. We're having a great freaking time. Appreciate all of you for dropping in. Okay, it is Ancient Box. This is something that I think they probably have a pretty good chance of winning, honestly. I think they have a pretty good chance at winning. This feels like a good matchup for them, you know. Especially because I got kind of a trash start here, where I'm probably gonna have to just Iono and hope I can get something. I guess if I can top deck a Milotic, then maybe we could justify a Crispin. Okay. Okay. I'm alright with an Arven here. So we can get an Earthen Vessel and TM Evolution. Maybe I should have gone TM Turbo Energize. I don't know. This is a weird matchup for us. I think Ancient Box is going to be probably a pretty bad matchup for Stall. You know? Alright. Then we'll Artazon, grab another Feebas, and then we'll just get these two evolved into Milotic. Attach that. And yeah, putting Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon down was a bit of a mistake. But you live and you learn, you know? They put Flutter Main down, and I was like, just in case this is Raging Bolt, let's get Cornerstone out. Ancient Box in 2025, not on my bingo card. It's here, man. It's here. I think they're probably really trying to take advantage of like the last days of Gardevoir, you know? Which, who can blame them? Who can blame them? They're going to take a knockout here, that's for sure. Because we didn't have a single energy attach, where it's going to take us a second to get a Milotic going. I think Milotic EX is the move to start powering up. But whatever, it is what it is. I think this may be an L for us here. It's not a bad Pokestop for him either. I might tempted to Iono and just kind of cut their hand down by half. But Crispin is also calling out to me. But we haven't used a Crispin yet. So we could always just attach for turn and Iono. Let's do that. Let's focus on disruption. Try to prevent them from doing too much here. Let's take away their ability to Pokestop for things. We did not get a Crispin. That sucks. Okay. The gamble didn't quite pay off. That's okay. It was a gamble. It was a gamble. And I'm not sure if I really have a chance here anyways. Wow, that Brilliant Blender is pretty clutch here as well. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About to be 11. So they're going to be hitting for 180, 190. God damn. They're almost one-hit KOing us. 200, I think, if my math is correct. And of course they have that. That's the big issue, is the future, the Ancient Booster. Oh, thank God we got a Crispin, but I still think we're taking an L here, unfortunately. Let's do that. Do we have a Water Energy in hand? We do, so yeah, we'll put the Psychic in hand. Like, we can attach here, but it's just gonna get knocked out next turn. I think this is just an L for us. Give him the dub. Ancient Box. It's not a matchup you see too often, but I think that's just a really, really bad matchup for us. Really, really bad, especially once they got those Ancient Boosters out. I think my Iono might have just helped them. I think I screwed that one up a little bit. That's okay. You live and you learn, baby. We live and we learn. Thinking, I don't think this is gonna be a 4-hour stream tonight, boys. I'm sorry. I'm already getting pretty tired. Thinking another 30 minutes to an hour of streaming, and then we'll be good. Then I feel like I can call that a good night. 'Cause yeah, we played a long disc golf course, and I have not done that much walking in quite some time. And I can feel it in my legs. Going up and down them hills, too. No way. Dude, am I playing the same person again? Pokemon, can you not just pair me up with the same person 2 times in a row? Is this seriously the same person? Maybe not. Maybe this is another person playing Ancient Box. No, maybe this is the same person. Yeah, this is 100% the same person. Yeah, this is stupid. Pokemon, what are you doing? This is the second time tonight that we've played the same person 2 times in a row. Well, like, what's up, bro? What are you... Oh, we just drew TM... Technical TM Evolution. Like, that's nice, I guess, but... Still, I'm pissed right now. Grr. Okay. Let's get our Milotics down, I guess. Just a terrible freaking matchup for us, no matter what. We'll toss a Hero's Cape there. And just Evolution. God, I love this app. It's definitely not terrible. It's at least better. It's better. It's not nearly as glitchy as it was. When was that? A few months ago? That was frustrating. This is more just like mildly annoying. It's okay. Get your rest, brother. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Plus Ultra G. I will be sleeping good tonight. I know that for sure. I know that for sure. But yeah, I have, in terms of YouTube stuff, I have another video written and ready to go with Poison Archludon, which is what I played with stream last week. That was quite a Pokestop, my goodness. They just ended their turn, they didn't retreat? Woo! I am a lucky, lucky boy here. I'm a lucky guy. I'm a lucky guy. What was I saying? Yeah, so I should have a Poison Archludon video out somewhat soon, next couple of days or so. And then I will have a video on, what was the other thing? Golisopod out at some point in the next, that one's probably the next like week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. I think I was a little late signing up for my classes, so I'm taking a few weeks off of online school, so I've got more time to just focus on Pokemon, baby. Just focus on Pokemon and the channel. Getting more videos out. Yeah, dang. The Terrabox videos, doing okay. It's kind of a slow, steady uptick. I don't like the, oh, these are Roaring Moon EXs now. This is a different guy. This is a different guy. Oh, shoot. So I should have been getting up, the Farigiraf, the Girafarig. Dang it, I wasn't even really paying attention that closely. Shucks. Okay. So now we're in a bit of a predicament, because I was not paying close enough attention to the actual Pokemon cards that my opponent was playing. There is a Farigiraf, though. That's actually pretty clutch. An Arven here would be nice. Do we have another evolution in deck, though? That's going to be big here. Do we have another TM Evo? Yes. Okay. Woo. Let's go. Let's go. So we are going to be able to get 2 Girafarigs, or Farigirafs. 2 Farigirafs out here. I guess that's good. I put up the Milotic that had the Hero's Cape. I think that's game, honestly. I think that's game. Dude, I put up the one with the Hero's Cape. That's how you can tell I'm tired. I'm not thinking well at all. Good lord. Put up the one with the freaking tool on it. But they were gonna take the Frenzied Gouging the next turn, and it was an uphill battle from there because I chose the wrong stall piece from the beginning. So that was on me. I should have Arven for a Nest Ball and just went straight into Farigiraf. But I was not paying attention. Was not quite paying attention. Something you should probably do in your Pokemon games is pay attention to the cards that your opponent is playing and actually like look at them and read them instead of just being like, oh, okay, this is that, you know. And here I was getting all pissed at Pokemon when they actually did give me a different opponent. It was just playing the Turbo Moon build. Which is probably an okay matchup for us if we get our Farigirafs up. But I guess they can probably Frenzy Gouging those too, can't they? So maybe that's just a bad matchup. Maybe any Roaring Moon is just bad for Milotic Stall. Slow King. This is also not a great matchup for us. And we're going first. Sick. Sick. Alright. Yikes. All I'm gonna say here is yikes. Yikes on trikes. Iono, I am not opposed to that. Give me a Crispin. Give me a Crispin. Now I am opposed to that. Now I don't like that. They're setting up a Rabska. Why? I should be the one setting up a Rabska, but I don't have a Rabska. Alright. Crispin. None of these are good options for me right now. Like, none of them. This is another situation where, like, this is just not a good matchup. I think Slow King is just a really bad matchup. Especially if they get their stuff up and going here. We're screwed. We're screwed. That's okay. We're playing a post-rotation deck in a pre-rotation world. I guess you kind of gotta expect it a little bit. Is if we could top deck an energy, at least we'd be able to attack. But if not, we're kind of okay. Okay, we can at least attack. That's a start. That's a start. Force them to push up their Slow King if they have the stuff to get going here, or push up Rabska, and if they push up Rabska, then I can just boss up Slow King. Alright. Feeling okay if they just don't get everything they need here, which they can go get Academy at Night and a Jet Energy, but they did not. Maybe they don't run Jet Energies. This is a scenario where a Jet Energy would be pretty huge. Pretty huge. Huh. Maybe they have Prime Catcher? Going for Regigigas. Smart. Oh, they did have a Jet Energy. It was in their hand. GG's. There's nothing we can do there. We're already at such a bad matchup. It's like if they attacked there at all for knockout, that's pretty much game for us. On to the next one. On to the next one. Alright. You know, we've had a rough couple of games. It's been a bit of a rough stretch, but we're still enjoying it. This is good practice. I just need gameplay with Milotic. It kind of sucks that it's not post-rotation gameplay, but I just need gameplay. Because once rotation happens, I want to know this deck pretty well. Nope. I'd like to go second. And the more I play it now, the more comfortable I will be with it when it actually matters, you know? Ooh, this is quite a start here. We're going second? We're going second, right? Yeah. Let's go. Dragapult. Let's go. Alright. I like this. I like this a lot. And they didn't get a Dusk out with their Buddy-Buddy. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. Buddy. TM EVO. Whoa, we prized a TM EVO and a Turbo Energize. That's kind of crazy. Prized 2 of them. Ugh. But we have 1, so we're good. It's all that matters. All that matters. And we got a Pokégear to potentially get a Crispin next turn, which would be awesome. Obviously, if they knock out this Feebas, like, whatever, that sucks. But if they don't knock out this Feebas, then we can evolve it and then potentially Crispin onto it to start attacking immediately. So we got some options here. Facing Dragapult has my spirits high, you know? I feel like these last matchups have been weird. So they Buddy-Buddy Poffined, and they could have gotten 2 Dreepies down, and they didn't. For some reason. I don't understand that at all. But maybe they have their reasons. I don't know. I shouldn't question this this Dragapult player. Alright, what are they going for here? And they're getting a Duskull out, so they could have Buddy-Buddied for 2 Dreepies, or for a Dusk and a Dreepy. I don't get that. I don't understand that. They are going to allow me to evolve this into a Milotic, though. So I like that a lot. I appreciate that for sure. Just give me a Crispin, baby. Come on. Just give me that Crispin. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. We're cruising. Cruising altitude right now. That's where we're at. We are currently at cruising altitude. Let's go. That is music to my ears right there. Music to my mother-loving ears. Smack him for 160. What can you do? What can you do to me? Other than Dusk? Nothing. Nothing. This is why I love Milotic. It's just an instant... Not an instant win against Dragapult, but like, as long as you don't get really unlucky, practically an instant win against Dragapult. Like, you can Dusk me, bro. I don't care. I can survive 3 Dusknoirs. Maybe they're just gonna try to hit into me with Dracloak, Dusknoir twice, and then hit into me with Dracloak with Dragon Headbutt. That'd be cute. Nope, they're evolving 1 into Dragapult. That's a bad idea. They're evolving both into Dragapult. That's a bad idea. Then they're Ionoing. Okay? That I'm okay with. Why would you evolve both into Dragapult? That doesn't make any sense. There's Radiant Alakazam. Okay. They're gonna try to Radiant Alakazam me? Because, like, that'd be pretty funny, I guess. They are Cursed Blasting onto Milotic. Then what are they gonna put forward? I wonder. What are they doing here? I feel like at this point they should probably just concede, you know? But I don't know. You're gonna Painful Spoons. I don't. Okay, I guess put both of these within 2 dusk ranges. I don't know. We'll do this, and we will. We have 2 bosses. Let's get working on these Dragapults here. Let's get working on these Pults. Pults. Alright, Flip Tails. Oh well. If you have a rescue board, you can get out of it. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I think they're actually trying to attack with Alakazam. It's kind of crazy. They went and got a Lumineon. Probably go grab like Professor's Research or something. Iono. That works as well. That also works. Can they get this Dragapult out of the active, though? That is also... Ah, they got the rescue board. Are you kidding me? Okay, they're going into Budu, though. They're going into Budu. They got the rescue board. That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild. Good on them. Whatever. It is what it is. Let's grab a Pokégear and probably a Hero's Cape. Make this Milotic just that much harder to knock out. And yeah, we'll take our prize card here. Whatever. Whatever. So he's got... How much HP does my Milotic have left? Can I just look at my HP for 1 second, please? Why is it not... Okay. Guess we're just going to have to do math. 240. We got 240 left. So they could hit for 100 right now, which is not bad. They could do 100, which would put up to 230, but that would still be at 140. So they would have to Painful Spoons back onto this Milotic to take the KO with a Dusknoir next turn. And they didn't Painful Spoons that damage counter back. Cool. Let's see if we can get a Crispin here. Do I have an energy in hand? I don't. Maybe we hold on to that Turo for next turn. Dang. It is useful, but I could use it next turn in particular. But we will use Earthen Vessel to grab ourselves an energy. Get rid of TM Evolution. Don't need that no more. Go ahead and grab a water, because, yeah, grab a water and a Psychic. Probably want to just attach the Psychic to this Milotic here. And then we have 140 left, right? So they cannot Dusknoir us. That's what I'm trying to say. Cool. 160. And then if they want to Dusknoir us to 1 HP, we can just Turo, go right into our next Milotic. And yeah, feeling pretty good here. Feeling pretty good. I like the inclusion of Turo already. Like, I'm wondering if they have, like, Canceling Cologne, but I feel like they wouldn't run that. I feel like we're good there. Also, everybody say hi to the new Totodile plush. Let me know what to name him. My initial thought is Sparky, in honor of my Totodile from Soul Silver. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about if Sparky the Totodile is a good name. And yes, I like to name things like the opposite of what they are. I think that's kind of funny. But yeah, finally got a Totodile. It's so soft. Y'all, it's so freaking soft. It's like a good quality plushie. I'm quite impressed by it. Alright, they just ran out of time here. And we got a Crispin. Let's go. G to the G's. Dragapult did not take a single prize card. Let's go. Let's go. I want more of that. I want to run into Dragapult. I want to run into Charizard. I want all that shit. Give me all that shit. Alright, let's get another couple of good games in, and then I think I'll be good. Then I think I'll be good for tonight, you know? Yeah, more Dragapults, please. Dragapults cannot hurt us. It's kind of awesome. Kind of freaking nasty. And yeah, I could have taken that Milotic completely off the board, too. If I needed to. Which is where Professor Turo is clutch. And we get to go second again. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Good start as long as we can survive this first turn. As long as we're not playing a poison deck. Alright, we should be good. we should be good. Let's see what we're playing though, because that will determine what we do here. If it's, so let's think. It's Fanrota. So some kind of Noctowl deck. If it's an Evolution deck, we go Milotic. If it's Raging Bolts, we go Farigiraf. I can speak. It is an Evolution deck. Let's go ahead and just go Milotic. It's the easiest. It's the easiest. Honestly, Dirty Beam is not bad in this case, though. Oh, but no, it has to be a basic for that to work. They have Wellspring Mask Ogerpon? Wow. Interesting deck here. Interesting deck. And we got a Nest Ball. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Buddy-Buddy. Thank you. TM EVO. Thank you. What does it do to the active? 100. So we could hypothetically... Dude, we prized? No. We prized a Feebas. We prized a Feebas. Okay. Do we want to get a Farigiraf out? No, because then the only thing that could be blocked by it would be the Wellspring Mask Ogerpon. Okay. I think I might just fail to find here. Guess we could get Munkidori out. And then, oh, we can't put the Hero's Cape on the active either because we have to use TM EVO. Rest in peace, Feebas. Rest in peace. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This hand was so close to being so good. If we had just not prized a Feebas, everything would be peachy keen. But we had to prize a Feebas, and that is how it goes. But if this Feebas can survive this turn, then we can smack a Hero's Cape on it. Well, maybe. We'll see what we can get off the Pokégear. We'll worry about that next turn. They have Noctowl, so they can go get just 2 trainers of whatever they want. Let's see what they grab. Let's see what they grab. Probably a Crispin and a... Oh, shoot. We just gave him the opportunity to take a 2-prize turn. I don't know why we did that. I don't know why we did that. I forgot that Wellspring Mask does 112 or 120 to the bench. They got a Nest Ball and an... oh, they had Crispin in hand. Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to get that lucky. Why did I screw this up so badly? I literally could have gotten a Farigiraf down, and it would have been a better play than what I just did. Okay, well, Milotic, it is all up to you, buddy. It is literally all on you. They do need a way to get this out of the active, though. Oh, are they just gonna sob us? That's a dub. No, they have Sparkling Crystal. Why do I get my hopes up, man? Why would I ever get my hopes up? Whatever. Get another Hoot down. Fine. It's just fine. Yep, take your 2 prize cards. Do your dang thing. Okay. Still feel good about this matchup. Maybe this is kind of a Terra box that just has an evolution in it, you know? Boss. Great. Guess at least we can boss up Noctowl. Stall him for a bit. Just attach. Attach. And now we wait for Crispin. Milotic keeps toying with my emotions, man. It's really, really good 1 second, and then it's kind of not good the next. I don't know. I need to remind myself. I'm like, I am playing a deck that's meant for post rotation. It's meant for a time in rotation where most decks are gonna be Terra Pokemon at the end of the day. Can they use Latias EX on me? Maybe. What energies did they shuffle back into their deck? I guess that's kind of an important question. Give me a freaking. That's fine, but give me a Crispin. Anyways, what energies did they shuffle back with Torrential Pump? Fire and water. So they probably don't have any psychic energies. So I think we're good. I think we're safe from Latias. And then now it's just like, what can they do? Because I'm protected from the effects of attacks as well. I don't want to get anything down on my bench that they can just KO. Just waiting for an energy or Crispin or whatever comes first. They are also just waiting for something. There we go. Alright. Bye-bye, Noctowl. I am putting a Noctowl in their discard pile, which kind of sucks, but gotta do what you gotta do. Start taking some prize cards. They can't touch me here, so we'll see what they want to do. Like I don't think they have any psychic energies. If they do have psychic energies, then I'm kind of screwed. But I should be able to get the first hit on Latias here if they're trying to attack with it, you know. They'll probably just retreat back into one of these guys. Maybe even the Wellspring Mask Ogerpon. So they are using another Noctowl. Let's see what they got here. I wonder if they run a Canceling Clone. That would be an interesting inclusion. Okay, going for Crispin. So, what are they trying to get on their bench here? Do they have a non-Terra type attacker? Maybe Ursaluna? Do they have Ursaluna? Nope, going for Fez. Just want more cards. Okay. Alright, I guess that's fair. I mean, their best bet would almost be to attack with Fan Rotom and Noctowl right now. Just start chipping. See how much they can do. You know? They got a Crispin, right? That's another Terra Pokemon. I don't know what you think you're gonna do with that. Okay, they are gonna start just chipping with Fan Rotom. I like that. That's all they can really do here. Like, that's kind of it. Hit for 70. They can hit for 60 with Noctowl. It's not terrible. I think we're just gonna do this. No reason to do anything other than this. Until they can prove that they could knock me out in any way. I'm not too worried. There's a Feebas. If I get another Milotic in hand, I might put the Feebas down, but I might not, you know. I don't know if it would even really be worth it. Like, the Evolution is like this is an easy matchup. Not only is it an easy matchup for every deck, because the Evolution deck is just not good, but it's especially a good matchup for me, because we are protected from all Terra Pokemon. Okay, they got a Mew down. They finally have something that could attack us. But yeah, Eevee, all that stuff, I can take them down. So they're just giving me a free prize card here, which I appreciate. Crispin. I don't think there's really much of a reason to do anything here. We're hitting for 160, so the max Mew could do would be hit for 160. And, okay, we got an Iono. I might use that next turn, honestly. We're both getting kind of a big hand here. And I really don't have that much good stuff in here. I would like a boss's orders, personally. Be cool if they could leave this Mew up in the active, but I don't think I'm going to get that lucky. Trying to think. And then, yeah, if they do power up Mew, I don't think they'd be able to this turn. But if they do power up Mew, I should have enough time there to set up another Feebas, you know? Maybe I do put another Feebas down on the bench, but if they just have Crispin, then they're good. We did get Arven. We did get Arven. And our only other Feebas is in the discard. Decisions. It's a bit risky. I know it's a bit risky. We're going to do that, and then we're just going to Iono. I do want to set up another Milotic. If at all possible. Okay. We could Super Rod back our Feebas. But I also kind of want to hold on to that in case I need to use it for energies and stuff. Yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll see what we need to do. Hope I get something off this prize card or off the Pokégear. That is not really what I need here. Actually, that is kind of what I need because it makes me able to knock out Mew in one go. So it's not the worst thing if they start to power up Mew to try to attack our Milotic, but figure they're going to try to get Wellspring Mask up and attack the Feebas on the bench. That would kind of be my guess here. That's probably the smart move, honestly. Probably the smart move. They have a Night Stretcher. I could go for a Night Stretcher right now. They're just going to get an Eevee back. No, they got a Hoothoot back. Interesting. They must have a Noctowl in hand then for this other Hoothoot. Because they put that one down last turn, so they can evolve this guy this turn. Who are you pushing forward? I don't know what they're doing here, to be honest. They're pushing forward a Hoothoot. Just letting me knock out one of them. I'm cool with that. Me and Arven. Thank yous. Thank you. Alright. We are actually going to get another Milotic out. That is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Then we'll just toss the Munkidori. I think we should have... Oh, we do not have another one. But we're gonna Super Rod it right back here in a second. So, Super Rod, get our Feebas, get... Probably just both Yeah, let's get both Munkidoris. It's more important than a single Psychic Energy. Then we'll just chill. Because we can Crispin to power up this Milotic fully next turn. And we only have one more prize card to go. So if we just get a boss, that would also be game off of this here Pokégear. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's freaking go. This is just an easy dub. I'm not really sure why my opponent hasn't conceded yet. Because I don't think there's much they can do here. Use your Noctowl, bro. I don't really care. Boss up my other Milotic if you think that'll help you. It won't. It won't. I can just Crispin onto that and then wait to boss the next turn. Feel like I'm in control here. Yeah. They're gonna Crispin probably onto Mew. I guess maybe if they have Blood Moon or Ursaluna, this would be the spot. But either way, they're gonna need to take 2 knockouts. And I don't think they can do that here. Give me Blood Moon. Raikou? What? Okay, maybe they can take 2 knockouts here. What in the fuck? Wild. What is this deck? They're just gonna knock out my active? That's probably smart. How much are they hitting for? Enough? 20. That's a lot of Pokemon on their bench. Plus 9. Yeah, that's enough. Wow. Raikou V. Huh. Okay, then I think they win. Oddly enough. Raikou V. Wild. Wild. We did get a boss. So we might have to stall here and just hope they don't have an energy in hand. 3 in the discard pile. Like, what are the odds that they wouldn't have an energy in hand? I think we're just gonna have to take that chance here, because we cannot one-hit KO Raikou. Then we'll just get rid of Pokégear. A little tough, but I think we need to hold on to Crispin. Wait, no we don't. Why would we need to hold on to Crispin? We're getting multiple energies right now. That was stupid. I should have held on to the Pokégear. Oh well. If they have an energy in hand, they win anyways. So, single energy. Yeah, there it is. Dang. Good on them for including a Raikou in this deck. That's out there. This deck is a beast. Yeah. It would be if they didn't have freaking Raikou in their deck. That is unexpected. So yeah, that was kind of like an evolution toolbox, which was better than regular evolution decks for sure. Wow. So they were just kind of waiting to get their Raikou down, apparently. Weird. Weird. Did not see that one coming. All right, let's get a few more games in here. Let's make it a 3-hour stream and call that good. Starting Monkey, it's not great, but if we can get an Arven off the Pokégear, then we're doing okay, you know? We get to go second, so we have a chance to get either a Girafarig or 2 Milotics down turn 1, so that's not bad. Please be playing another evolution deck. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my goodness. If this is a pure evolution deck, this is gonna be too easy. It's gonna be too easy. Yeah, keep in mind, post-rotation Raikou V, that's not a thing. So, if we were playing post-rotation, I would have gotten him. But obviously, we're not. We are not playing post-rotation. Alright, just Lord, let me Pokégear an Arven here. Please, oh please. Please, oh please. Okay. Probably trying to think of what the best course of action is here. We're getting rid of their Fez and a Switch to go get a Fan Rotom. Alright. Guess that makes sense. Get yourself some Hoot Hoots and maybe another Eevee or something. Nope, just all Hoot Hoots. Alright. All Hoot Hoots. That is their turn. Okie dokie. Some Milotic. Arven, thank you. Thank you so much. Buddy-Buddy. There it is. TM Evolution. There it is. Make sure we got 2 Milotics in here. We only have 1 Milotic. So we might just have to evolve 1 and then hope we can evolve the other one next turn. Dang it. Okay. We could get a Girafarig down. But I don't think it'll be that worth it because evolution decks are not basic. So we'll at least get one Mimikyu, one Milotic down, but not two, unfortunately. Then I say we just hold on to these Artazons. I mean, we can try both, but we only have, yeah, we only have one Milotic, so rip. Yeah. I still feel pretty good here. Hope we can get this Milotic onto this Feebas this next turn. And then hope we can find our way into a Crispin and some other stuff to get them all powered up. But yeah, if this is a pure evolution deck, then we're good. We do not have to worry about that at all. Like, at all. Any deck that just runs only Terra Pokemon as attackers, we're chilling. We're chilling. Yeah. Angelite. Does Angelite work? I don't think so. Because that's an effect. It's like, I don't think they can even Angelite. So we should be good here. Hopefully. They might be able to shuffle the Feebas back in, but they shouldn't be able to shuffle the Milotic back in. Because if Milotic's ability said, prevent all damage from and effects of attacks from your opponent's Terra Pokemon done to this Pokemon while in the active, then we'd be screwed. But it's all effects in general. They would pretty much need another Noctowl in hand to get a full Angelite off. And maybe even some more. I don't know. They would have to have Crispin, Glass Trumpet, Energy Switch. They're going for what they do. Boss and a Nest Ball. Okay. Boss and a Nest Ball. Are they just going to boss up my Feebas? I'm okay with that. I'll just boss up your Noctowl and we can just kind of stall for a little bit. Curious what they're doing here. If they do go for the boss, they're not going to be attacking this turn, which is good. So they did have another Noctowl in hand. I'm just the boss plus, what was it, switch? Boss plus Nest Ball. Oh, and then Crispin plus Sparkling Crystal. There we go. Okay, they can attack with Sparkling Crystal. That's right. Good for them. Whatever. Doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm curious to see if Angelite will work on Milotic. It shouldn't, but it might, because the Pokemon game is a bit broken. Go ahead and Angelite, baby. They are gonna Magical Charm and just take out Munkidori. Okay. Not too upset about that. Not too upset at all. Give me a Crispin. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir. Oh, that's so nice. So nice. Okay, that makes things a lot easier on us here. They can just boss up this Milotic, whatever. Maybe I should have spread the energies, but whatever. They can stall all they want. At the end of the day, we got plenty of time here. Yeah, they're bringing out Mew as the only Pokemon that can actually, like, hit into Milotic. So yeah, I figure they're going to boss and then maybe go for an Angelite, or maybe just Magical Charm to make it so that, or maybe they are just going to go for the Crispin onto the Mew, and then try to Energy Switch. So they can start attacking first on our Milotic. Do they have the Energy Switch? They would have to get Sylveon out of the active too. It has a 2 retreat cost. Huh. Please just end your turn. I want to be able to boss up that Mew. They are retreating into Fanrodom, and then they're going to end their turn. Okay, cool. I'm good with this. I'm good with this. We're just going to boss up Mew. Not do anything fancy here. Bing, bang, boom. Put that bad boy to sleep. And I do know they have that boss in hand, so they might be able to set us back a little bit with that. Mew did stay asleep though. That's actually pretty clutch. That's actually pretty clutch. Area 0 goes into play. Cool. I'll be able to bump that next turn with Artazon. They are going to Buddy-Buddy Poffin, so they are going to be able to get 2 Noctowls in the discard, which would be big. So maybe we don't knock the Area 0. I think knocking it would actually help them. Okay, now a Turo would actually be pretty big. And, or them just flipping tails 2 turns in a row would be pretty big. Crispin would be big. A research would be big. Alright, flip tails. Okay, they are still asleep. There's a chance they could stay asleep if we get lucky. And we got a Crispin. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas. Let's go. That is actually really, really big because we can knock out this Mew if we want to. We are leaving ourselves vulnerable if we end up doing that. I think that might be the move. Mew is their only danger. That's the only thing they got. Let's take out Mew. Let's take out Mew. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Like, that's the biggest threat to me is Mew. And we got an Arven. That'll help us. At least get like an Earthen Vessel and give us some more access to energies. Alright. And yeah, I like the play of not bumping their Area 0 to try to make it so that they can't just Nest Ball for a Noctowl. Obviously, they're getting one through Ultra Ball here, but whatever. If the best they can do is just stall by bossing up my other freaking Milotic, then I just kind of win, you know? Because realistically, they can hit with Fanrotom, Noctowl, Latias, Mew. That's it. Their evolutions don't do anything to me. So I figure they're probably just going to go for another boss here. And like a Night Stretcher for an energy. Or an Earthen Vessel. And just start hitting with Rotom. See how many turns they can get in before I get my stuff powered up, you know. And this is where getting Munkidori out could be the move. Okay, so they're going for Crispin and Earthen Vessel to get Fanrotom powered up. I guess I just hope they don't have boss in hand. I would like for my Milotic with the energies to stay up front if possible, you know. So yeah, I'm curious what they're gonna do here. They are choosing a new Pokemon. Are they gonna go into a Noctowl, or do they have? Oh, they have Psychic Energies, right? For Sylveon? They just ended their turn. Okay. Mist Energy. That's so clutch. So nice. So I think we Earthen Vessel, Hero's Cape. Just call that good. Earthen Vessel away. Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. Don't need that. Get that and that. Probably could have done that like next turn. Might have been a bit of a mistake, but that's okay. Do we bump the Artazon? Because they would only be able to put one Noctowl in the discard if we did that now. You know? Or do we bump the Area 0? I don't know. That's tough. We're going to hold off. We're going to hold off. We're just going to Turbo Splash. Keep taking knockouts when we got them. Call it good. Just call it good. 3 more single prize KOs and we're there. We are there. So yeah, I'm a little surprised they didn't start attacking with Fan Rotom. I think that's the only chance they have, and now that I put the Hero's Cape on, I think it's a lot lower of a chance. Connect for up to 3 Pokemon EX, reveal and put in your hand. Okay, what are you gonna do with that? Okay, Sob, like, Ogerpon doesn't do anything to me either. Okay, that was just fodder for the Earthen Vessel. Like, yeah, they need to start attaching to Latias. Like, Latias is their only chance here. But they have not done that yet. Like, they actually have the psychic energies to use Latias EX, and they're just not doing it. Which, like, I'm okay with, you know? Now comes the counter catcher for the other Milotic. There it is. There it is. So now's when, like, putting up Munkidori is, but there's potential there. We could do that. They're only in for 70, so it's gonna take another 3 turns for Fan Rotom to get us. Do we attach to Munkidori or do we just attach to Milotic? I think we just attach to Milotic, honestly. All that good. Wait until next turn. Let him hit us for another 70. Whatever. We're still doing okay. They need to take 5 prize cards. They need to take 5 more prize cards. And they can hit us for a maximum of 70 or maybe 200 if they have enough psychic energies. Okay, they are starting to attach to Latias, finally. Finally. Then probably Crispin here. If I had to guess, they got a Crispin that they haven't used, I think. Right? Yeah, I believe so. I think they got that Crispin off of a Noctowl 2 turns ago and haven't used it yet. So I'm just kind of waiting on that. There's a Blood Moon Ursaluna. Okay, they got a couple options here. They got a couple options. And there's an Iono. Just give me an energy, please. Please, please. That's maybe an energy if Iono treats me right. We'll see. We shall see. Is anything weak to water? No. No, no. We get top decked in energy. Let's go. Should we boss up one of these guys? Nah. Nah. We got some room to work with here. Let's take the KO. They can take a return hit KO, and then we'll just be like, okay, what are you going to do now? Type deal. Alright. So yeah, they can take a knockout here. Then we bring this guy up. We hit into him. They probably bring in Latias. We boss up Ursaluna. Take him out. That's game. I think that's the plan right now. We might want to try to get a basic down here so we just don't get completely skunked. We could consider an Ogerpon now. There's one in the discard. There should be one more in the deck. But we like our hand, so we don't want to Iono or research right now. So, we'll see what they do. They're taking their sweet time. Notice the timer over here. They have 8 minutes 45 seconds left. I have 15 minutes left. They have taken so much more time. They've taken 7 more minutes of time to pilot this terrible deck that they're playing. Because I'm sorry, Evolution decks are not good. I don't know why so many people are playing them on the ladder. They're not good. They just really, really aren't. But they are taking their time. Like, Judge, slow play, anything? Come on. Alright, finally, they do something that they could have done 30 seconds ago. Good for you. Good for you. And now we should be pretty chilling. Give me a Nest Ball. Crispin? Okay. Okay. That does not help me. An Iono is tempting here. But we know they have free retreat, so think we just gotta do this. Count on them not Ionoing us. Or flipping tails on a coin. That also helps. Because they shouldn't be able to retreat, right? Right? I forget, honestly. They also could have, like, a switch card. That could help them here. That could help them. Can Pokemon retreat when they're asleep? I feel like that's, like, a very simple thing that I should know. Retreat when asleep. TCG. No, you cannot retreat or attack. Alright, so if they don't have a card to get this Ursaluna out of the active, then that's just game. And I don't need to boss at all. I like it. I like it. The one thing I don't like about freaking Sleep is that it relies on a coin flip, you know? That's the one thing. Okay, they're getting a Noctowl out, so if they have a switch or anything in their deck out of the 8 cards that they have left, then they can maybe get out of this, but probably not. And even if they retreat it, they would need hand disruption to make it so that I don't win here. Okay, we're almost up to 3 hours on the stream. The way this is going, this game's gonna last another freaking 5 minutes, so that'll work out well. They failed to find. Yeah, just conceded. Alright, let's get one more match in. Feel good about the Milotic Stall, you know. I don't want the video to be like 2 hours and 56 minutes. That's lame. Let's go one more. Let's go one more. Appreciate everybody who stopped by on this slow Tuesday night. Yeah, tired, but I'm having a good time. Milotic Stall is really, really fun, even though it's definitely built for post-rotation. This is a post-rotation deck. I'm just waiting on rotation, man. Could not come soon enough. I'm so ready for rotation to happen, honestly. Yeah, I'm ready for it. I'm tired of pre-rotation. I'm tired of V Pokemon. I'm tired of Forest Seal Stones. I'm tired of it. I'm ready for all Scarlet and Violet era to start, you know? Okay. Starting Cornerstone is not the worst thing, but we do need an Arven here to make this hand be like, okay. Let's see what we're up against. Let us see what we're up against. Dragapult. Okay. Lord, top deck me an Arven, please. Please, that would make my day. Give me an Arven. Another boss. So I can't research here either. I think we might have to research here. We better get a TM Evolution out of this. TM Turbo Energize. No. Not that one. Alright. I guess we can Iono next turn. If they knock out our Feebas here, I'm conceding, and that is the end of stream. Just a warning. If they boss and KO our Feebas, I'm quitting. Let's see if they've got it. Let's see if they've got it. Not like, and I probably could recover in all likelihood if they did boss and KO my Feebas, but I just don't want to have to deal with that right now, and I'm tired. So, Lance, all right, we're good. No boss, no boss. We're chilling. We're chilling. So now we just need to get lucky and Iono for a Milotic, and then we're good. Our game is set. We're chilling. There is a rescue board. Okay, so they're just going to sacrifice a Dreepy. Fair enough. Fair enough. So we could Crispin to guarantee an attack. But that's lame. Give me Milotic. Please, good lord, give me a Milotic. Seriously. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Probably throw the Hero's Cape onto the Milotic, because, like, why not, you know? Could throw it onto the Ogerpon to protect it a little bit more, but realistically, the Milotic is what they have to go through here. So let's toss it on there. Could have Buddy-Buddy Poffin for a Feebas, but then it's just kind of putting it at risk if they do get Dragapult up. There's a Feebas right there. We could always take a turn and Feebas, well, but we just put on the Hero's Cape, so we couldn't TM Evolution anymore. Maybe I should think about that more before I throw the Hero's Cape around willy-nilly. Alright. Boss up the old Cornerstone. So I just need to get a Crispin off of this here Pokégear. They just Ultra Balled away a boss. They are using a Luminous Sign to get what here? What are they grabbing? Another Lance maybe? Keep the dragons coming. No, they're going for Arven. Going for Arven. So maybe they're gonna try to. I guess they're probably gonna try to hit into Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon here. And probably Unfair Stamp me as well. Which, honestly, my hand is not the best, so let's see if Unfair Stamp can help me. That's not bad. We needed a Crispin. We needed a Crispin. We got a Crispin. Let's see if they got what they needed, which is a Dragapult and then that. No matter what, they're going to hit for 70, but okay, no, they're just going to Budu, put it within one-hit KO range of Dragapult, which is smart. Smart. Okay. Couple of Nest Balls here. Couple of Nest Balls. We're not going to use Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon, I don't think, at all, so I don't believe this matters too much. And then, yeah, it's just kind of what can you do, Dragapult? What can you do here? What you got? What you got for me? Team Evolution. Okay. Okay. If we had that Team Evo, we could have just left Cornerstone up there, Nest Balled for another Feebas, and just got another Milotic up, which would have been kind of fun, but like, if they're just gonna Dracloak hit me for 70 at a time, I feel like we can do this. I feel like we could survive this. There's a Clops. There's a Clops down. They are just gonna go right into Dragon Headbutt. Cool. Hell yeah. Okay. So if we put a Feebas down, it could get knocked out by Clops. Just like instantly. So I think we're just gonna wait. We're just gonna wait. If they happen to boss up our Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon, then we will Nest Ball for Feebas, attach a Psychic Energy to Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon, and then TM Evo directly into a Milotic, you know? But if they don't, then we'll just kind of keep doing this. Simplicino, okay. I mean, it's still just a colorless energy, so it's not like the Mist Energy was actually doing anything here. They do have Radiant Alakazam, but I don't know how useful that is other than as an attacker, you know? They use their Forest Seal Stone to go get a Dusknoir. To probably just pop it and use it on Milotic, right? Yeah. Yep. So it's at 170 remaining. But we only need 2 prize cards left, so that means a boss to get Lumineon up, plus a Dark Energy. Yeah, that would be game. Ah, they're gonna Iono us. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. We got Crispin. Okay, we got Crispin. Still feel pretty good about this game. They can Painful Spoons onto Milotic. At least one, you know. We did get Munkidori here. We did get Munkidori here. Kind of tempted to Munkidori. And just put my Milotic, like, far out of reach of anything. But they don't have anything down. So I feel like we'll set it up. We have everything in hand right now. We'll set it up. We'll set it up. I don't hate that. We can get a fighting for Cornerstone and a dark for Munkidori here. Like, we could Munkidori off of our Cornerstone, but our Milotic is so much more important. So I think I'm just going to move this onto Luminion so that there isn't a Pokemon that I can't one-hit KO currently on the board, you know. And then, yeah, take out their Dreepy. And then if they push forward a Dragapult, you know, whatever. It is what it is. If I get a boss, nope. I was hoping I could just kind of summon a boss right there. Oh, but yeah, this will probably be my last match of the night. I appreciate everybody so much for stopping in. We are up to, let me check, 447 subscribers. That is really freaking cool. Thank you guys so much for that. Oh, Blood Moon Ursaluna, I forgot about that. Yeah. Forgot about that a little bit. That's okay. Can it just hit for free? Yeah. It can indeed just hit for free. So maybe if I got Monkey down one turn before, that might have worked. I don't know. Anyways. It's a lot of subscribers, so thank you guys. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are freaking awesome. Do that. We'll Iono. See what we can get with this one card off Iono. At least put them down to 4. TM Evolution. Okay. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. We will move it off of him and onto maybe Blood Moon Ursaluna. I don't know. It's going to be able to hit in another, like, turn. So we're kind of cornered here. Blood Moon Ursaluna really kind of screwed me over a little bit. We'll move it on to Dreepy. Yeah, Blood Moon Ursaluna definitely just kind of screwed me over. We have another turn before they can use Blood Moon Ursaluna, but next turn we might just retreat into Munkidori, honestly. There's a Dracloak, of course. If I could get, I would need an energy and a boss. So I probably cannot get that this turn. But if I could get like a Crispin this turn and then a boss next turn, that'd be cool. They're going to move those damage counters onto here. Just going to split it. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. See what they got with their Arven here. They would need like a switch cart and a rescue board to just almost win the game, because then they would be able to use their Blood Moon Ursaluna again, and that would be nasty. You got a counter catcher. What was that? TM EVO? Yeah. Okay. Buddy in for probably a Dusk. Well, you can't use any Dusks anymore, so probably not a Dusk. They are going for the Munkidori, which is interesting. Because I was thinking about doing that next turn no matter what. Oh, this actually kind of works out. Let's just do this. We will also Adrena Brain. Off of Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon onto there. We'll just TM Evo right onto our Feebas here. And then just hope for a good top deck after this, I guess. We're just very, very slowly working here. Need another energy after this. An energy top deck would be big. Energy top deck would be big. Crispin top deck would be even bigger. Pokégear top deck would be awesome. We've used 2 Crispins and 3 bosses. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I feel like they're gonna have a boss right here. It's gonna shift the game a little bit, if I had to guess. Painful Spoons, push it onto the Cornerstone. Yep, of course. And then an Iono. Okay, they're actually giving me a card, which I appreciate. There's a Nest Ball. Okay, that does not help me whatsoever. They did not boss either, which is big. That's pretty big. God, we need an energy so bad. Please. Please. Work. Give me a Crispin. Okay. Give me a Crispin. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is so big. It is so big. We'll attach to there. We'll attach to there. Woo. Okay. Setting ourselves up well. Because they just used Blood Moon last turn, right? God, we got so lucky there. Yeah, they just used it last turn. So we should be good here. Should be good. They're probably going to evolve into a Dragapult just to stall for a second. But can they get the Blood Moon Ursaluna out of the active? That's the biggest thing. Can you just give me a win here, please? Please? I would very much just like a win to end my stream. I don't think they got anything, to be honest with you. Alright. Just don't have anything good. A boss could screw me up. That also. Oh, they just ended their turn. Okay, they could have Blood Moon Ursaluna there. Like, why would you not, you know? Ugh. Jesus. Good lord. 2 energies remain in the deck. Yikes. You know? Yikes. I can't really retreat. I think we just have to hit into Dragapult here. I think that does enough to put him within melodic range. And then they're going to bring Blood Moon out. They're going to smack and KO my Cornerstone. I'm going to push Fez. I'm going to smack into Ursaluna. Hopefully they're going to have a turn where they can't do anything. And then we win. See what we got here. Probably the rescue board, if I had to guess. It is really nice that they're going to KO the Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon first. Okay, no rescue board. Yeah, as long as they don't have an Iron Bundle in deck. It'll be nice that they have to KO the Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon because our Milotic obviously cannot be damaged by Dragapult. Ooh, that does put him within Ursaluna range, though. Okay. You gotta be careful about that. He forgot Blood Moon actually couldn't take down Cornerstone. Let's go. Woo! Okay. Well, that was an exciting end to a very good stream. I really appreciate everybody who stopped by. Go watch my Terra Box video. I really like it. I think Terra Box is going to be really, 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 really good. So go find out how to play that deck in my most recent actual video. Thank you guys to the currently named Sparky the Totodile, our new channel mascot. And I appreciate all you so much. I love you, my sweet Totodile gang. And I will see y'all soon. I'll be streaming this Friday. So stop on by this Friday if you want to see more of this. But I also will open packs, so it's arguably more fun. But thank you guys so much for watching on this slow Tuesday.